Live, hello and welcome back to another RSG Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition Wildemount Campaign. I'm your Dungeon Master and host, Ranger J1999. You can see the cast of characters everywhere over on the, as you're looking at the screen, it should be on the right, I'm on the left. Welcome, hope everyone's having a great Saturday. We're here to play some more Dungeons and Dragons and entertain you guys. And we've got Finn, say hi.
Hi.
Grim.
Damn it, Finn.
Just couldn't say hi. The lovely Jasa.
Hello.
Popeye the Sailor Man over there, aka John Moran.
Hi.
Bad Rongo's here. God, that was so creepy, dude. Seriously, man, creepy. Just creepy. Just don't ever do that again.
That was like a nanny laugh. It's like
just dirt. It's shameful, man. Just shame. Go take a shower. You're sick. Gar is here as well. A little happy little wave. And last but not least, you've got Mr. Shadows himself over there. Corinth.
Hello.
And they call it a mine. All right. So we're here to play Dungeons and Dragons for 5th edition. We're doing the Wildemount Campaign, made famous by Critical Role. We are using D&D Beyond, so big shout out to D&D Beyond. If you need any of your supplies, I highly recommend it. It's pretty amazing the crap they got on D&D Beyond. And for all the actual playing of the characters and the actual action, we're using Roll20, so shout out to Roll20 as well. And yes,
real quick though.
What?
D&D Beyond is doing a special. If you subscribe, even their lowest subscription, you'll get a special edition dice that they're doing. It's really cool.
I know. I got this big, giant, heavy gold one. I don't know if they can top that bad boy. I mean, this thing has some weight, man.
I don't know. These
this dice has some weight. I mean, this sucker's
can you
heavy.
show the dice?
Yeah, it's.
I don't think people have seen your dice.
Yeah, this is the dice of hell that the players hate. It's heavy. It's gold. It's nasty. Listen. That's it hitting the table. That's how heavy that bitch is. And it rolled a 19.
Like my Playboy dice.
It rolled a 19.
The hopes and dreams of your characters.
That's right. All right. Usually at this time we have any news and announcements or anything we want to put out before we begin. Anything we Finn?
Yeah, we'll just do some basic stuff. So, first off, for all of the subs in chat, you have access to the F emoji. It's not just any emoji. It's when you roll a d20 here at RSG, it probably rolls an F for either a fail or for Finn. Either way, you're blaming something going wrong. We are about to step into our first combat, so make sure you have those ready for those of you with the sub. And another note, it happened yesterday for the stream, but just to give you guys an update, for those of you that follow Miss Meg Venom, one of the other members of RSG, who does her State of Survival streams, the time is moving, I think, more permanently to 9 p.m. Eastern instead of 8 p.m. Eastern time, for those of you that have followed that. So keep that in mind as well. And yeah, I think those are the main announcements that we have in terms of RSG. And
tomorrow, I don't think we're having. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to play for D&D tomorrow. Tomorrow we have.
I'm going to be doing the one shot.
The one
shot. I'm
shot.
going to be doing the one shot.
Before that, though, probably a couple hours ahead of time, I will be doing for the other games. We do lots of other games on RSG. I will be doing Kylo Ren. So Galactic Legend Kylo Ren. We start the farm for his shard, so I will do that tomorrow and go through that with you. I need to relook the videos. I remember most of what Loki did, but I have to go back and look, and I'll do that tomorrow when I wake up from a coma after we get done with this stream. And then but then Monday will be our normal stuff. We will we'll be back for the lunch stream. We'll do GAC, and we will be rocking and rolling like we always do. And then Monday, are you doing marbles, Finn?
Yep, Monday will be marbles. Okay. And also, because Ouchie was asking in chat, I realized I didn't mention it. So tomorrow, the D&D campaign on YouTube, instead of the Star Wars, we're going to be finishing off the one-shot that we started a couple months ago. It'll be the Citadel of Zato. So
There you
we'll
go.
be finishing that off where they're currently at a boss fight. So it'll be pretty interesting to see how that plays out.
And I'm going to do the best I can. I'm drinking lots of bourbon because, man, it has been a long week. I have been nothing but move furniture and paint and get high off paint and move more furniture and
And then drink bourbon.
And then drink bourbon and then sleep.
Yeah,
and
mule. Yeah.
Holy God. But Mom's happy with her new paint job and stuff, so that's all that
Yay.
matters. It looks really good too. And today what I was doing is the carpets came in. She has these gigantic carpets, rugs. I don't know what you call them, and they're like 10 by 12 and 8 by 10, and I had to move all the furniture and lay those down. It was great. So wonderful. All right, with that, I think we're good to go. I think it's time for the intro, so everybody mute your mics. Let's do this. And welcome back. We are ready to recap in where we finished off our last campaign. And let me get some ambient music. So let's do that. Let me find, what do I want to play?
Love that intro. Let's see if it makes sure it plays. Okay, good, it's playing. Let me make sure it loops too, because I don't want to have to keep hitting it. Alright, so when we last left our campaign, why are y'all's tokens keep popping on the map? I'm going to start... Ooh, y'all going to get some nasty stuff if you don't stop that. You're ruining my map. Quit putting the tokens on there. Well, at least remove them after you're done playing with your toys. God. Our heroes have formed an adventure... Sheriff, stop putting the damn token on the map!
How do I get it off?
I deleted it off. I can remove it, it pops back on. Remove it again, it pops back on. Like a good way to start the campaign today, pissing off the DM. Well, let me just roll. Shara, you develop a rash on your face. It's horrible. I digress. But when we last left our heroes, they had left Zadash on an urgent mission to head to Hupperduke, the military complex and might of the Dwendalian Empire, because there's a lot of, let's just say, interested parties for the Church of the Raven Queen. We'll just say donors that have a high financial investment in the Satal had sent the archpriestess had sent them to make sure that these investments were to be safe. There had been some rumblings and some things going on. She wasn't sure, but she doesn't want to take any chances, so she wants to make sure that before anything happens, that it gets taken care of. So our heroes had gone throughout the city, gathered supplies throughout Zadash, met Pumont Sol and a whole bunch of other cast of characters, got their supplies, and grabbed a horse and a buggy, and made their way out of Zadash. On their way, they got about 3 days out. They're near the rolling hills. We'll say they're hills, between mountains and hills, higher elevation peaks.
Huge tracts of land.
Yes, huge tracts of land. I'm pinging it on the map where they are.
They had set up camp for the third night, and nothing had really been going for the last couple days. And I think we had it was Alanith and Ashara who were pulling guard. And when that happened, they were pulling guard, and unfortunately, they didn't roll too well. And the next thing they know, they're in the middle of a conversation, and a bolt flew from the trees and hit Ashara. And with that, we're going to change the map, and we're going to go to our new format here.
It was a message for you, sir.
Yep. So we're changing the map. We're going to change the music, and let's get some fight music going on here. All right. Now, for tokens, let me see
horses. Here. Okay, I was like, what the heck are the things at the bottom of the map?
You unhitch the horses from the wagon, right? All right. So, here we go. Let me get to the characters here, just to give you an outline of where you're at. I will put your tokens on the map here. You guys are here. This is Ashara. This is Alanith here. Put you right there. And then the rest of you guys are kind of around the campfire here. So I'm just going to put your tokens on the map. We have Reed. We have Dromzel. Sleepy. Did I get Balin? No. Balin's over here. Takar. And I think Hadalin. There we go. So you guys are all around the campfire here sleeping. You see there's a couple tents. Ashara, you got hit with the bolt. And then you two hear a voice. "Or we got you surrounded. If you know what's best for you, you throw your arms down." You can make a perception check to see if you can kind of tell where that's coming from. You hear it's coming from the front of you, but if you want to see if you, both of you, if you want to make a perception check to see. You can make one to Alaneth. Oh, you were so amped to do it, you rolled twice, and it was the same number, so that works out perfectly. You can't see anything, Ashar. You're still kind of in pain. You can kind of see with your elf vision, sort of. You're half elf, so you can't see you can see that just fuzzily in the distance because your night vision is only for like 60 feet. You kind of make out what looks like a shape or two. Hard to say. It's hard to pinpoint and stuff. But you guys have been given this command. What do you do? That would be you, Alanath, and you, Ashar.
You're on mute, by the way, Jason.
Okay.
Oh, by the way.
It's a really good thing because I said like 3 times past 101.
You can't really make out where the 100 mark needs to go. Is why I said it's kind of foggy. Oh, Ashar, you take 6 points of damage from the bolt.
Limstalker.
Yeah, I know you're going stalker.
Hold on a second.
Do you guys comply or do you not comply?
I don't comply.
I am going to scream bloody murder and shove Allie. And then do I get to commit an action?
So you get a free action. You can shove Alanath. Which way are you shoving her? Which direction? Ping it on the map.
Away from where I hear the voices coming from.
So you try to grab her and throw her behind you?
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you do that. So this is going to go in particular order, so we'll have to be very careful about this. Okay, so Allie, you see Ashira just grab you and try to throw you behind her. Do you allow this to happen?
Yes.
Okay.
Then would I be able to cast
No,
disguise?
no,
No.
no, no,
Action.
no. You can't do anything. Because this is they still have a surprise round on you. So
Yes, I allow her to show.
okay. So make a athletic strength check for me, Ashara. Pretty good. You actually toss her about 10 feet behind you. You mean you do a judo throw and she's back here. Just as you do that, natural one. You get another bolt in your back and you take 2 points of damage. And you say you scream bloody hell, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you scream bloody hell. Everyone make a perception check to see how deep of a sleep you're in.
All right, this should be interesting.
Nice.
Ooh.
All right, Balin.
Oh God! I had 3 bottles of wine. I mean, what do you want?
You are in a coma and snoring. Balin, you and Reed both are woken up to a sudden scream. You can't do anything. You're just woken up in a startle. The other, Hadal and Dromzel, you are still sleeping. You're kind of like, oh, what's going on? Togar, you hear nothing. You know nothing. You're having dreams of scantily clad reptilian women massaging you at the moment, pouring you liquor in your mouth. So, okay. Just then, what's your AC, Reed?
He's muted.
You're muted.
16.
All right. You see a bolt coming from over this direction, comes flying in at you, and misses you by the hair of your chinny chin chin. And then another one comes by and misses you, and then Balin, you get hit for, as you wake up, you get hit for 5 points of damage right in your back. So you wake up, like, you hear this god-awful scream, you wake up, and you're just like, right in your back. Everybody that's awake, roll initiative.
Hey, first initiative. Let's see how awful this is going to be.
No, that's intelligence,
Jesus.
Eleneth. You need to roll initiative, not
There you go.
intelligence.
She rolled.
Okay, good.
Oh, but you have to make sure to click your token.
She
And
rolled it. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I'm on there. I also need to quit being tricky fingers. Sure. I'm working on it. 1 second. Trying.
From which direction did the arrows fly at me, Ranger?
Hey, yeah, it's rolling twice for some reason.
Oh no. Okay, so you.
One's really good, one's not.
Yeah.
No,
We'll figure out what's going on.
it wasn't me. It's just it's roll.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you four. Everybody else that's still asleep should not have rolled. So if you were not awake, you should not have rolled. Balin, Aleneth, Ashira, Reed. I think we're the only ones that should have rolled. Okay. Balin, Aleneth, Reed.
Yep.
Wait. Why is Balin on there twice?
No, I'm only on there once. You might have scrolled up too far when we were doing our practice stuff yesterday.
All right. What'd you roll?
I rolled an 8.
Okay. And then Alaneth, you rolled a 9.
Hmm.
Wait, why am I not seeing the Shar's
Then it's
initiative roll?
Ashira was a 7.
Do you need me to re-roll?
Yeah, roll again just so I get you on the initiative order, and then I'll change.
I
your
think I'm
score.
off the turn order thing too, right? So
I got
need
you.
to
I
roll
got you.
Did it show up that time?
No, it's not showing up.
Okay.
You just need to show up in the turn order thing, Ranger?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it to show up in the turn order.
Hold on. Okay, let me do mine, because I'm not seeing mine there, right? So, I'll do mine really quick. There's mine, and then... 1 second.
I've already got you up there. Yours is at an 8.
Mine is only showing... Okay,
It's
maybe...
showing an 8. I've got it on the screen.
Okay.
Yours is not showing.
Clicking.
All right, let me do this. Why is this not resetting? Well, this is the things that you have to do.
That's fine. We'll just go and know that she's
Ow.
I'll have to do this old school until I figure this out. So you guys need to
He
make
goes
sure
right after me, so we can just keep it easy.
I
She's
have
right
to,
after
but I
me,
have
right?
bad guys, man.
Oh, are they between us though? Because otherwise, we
I'm
can...
not telling you that.
Okay.
All right, let me do this the old school way. That's why you
Oh,
keep
she's
pen
there.
and paper.
She's there. I see her. She's listed
Yeah.
as a 21 right now.
Okay, so let me change
Because
this.
she just rolled it.
Yeah, she just rolled a natural 20 on a test one.
Oh.
Really?
All right, Balin, Ashira, Alanith, Reed.
Mhm.
Why is there another Balin? We'll just delete this one. Reed, you rolled a 10 good. Alanith, you rolled a... We got that.
Strange on mine, it's only showing Reed, Alneth, and
Yeah,
Shira.
I don't
That's
see
all I'm
mine.
seeing.
Every
I don't
time
see
Ranger
Balin
says...
now.
No.
Same here.
Balin was on there.
I was
Not
on there
anymore.
before you deleted it.
It's on there.
Me too.
It is not on the one that's on stream, though. Just FYI.
Yeah, it should be. Well, because that one's the other version. So don't look at that. I can't interact with that and do this at the same time. So
Weird. I
it's
see
not. It's
all
not
of
that
Evan Shane's
important.
initiative.
Just go with what's in roll 20. I don't need to
You're
show.
awful.
All right.
You're awful, sir. All right. Well, we know our initiative. All right.
Hold on. So Reed.
Who does Balin go after?
I'm at an 8. So
You're an
I'm
8?
after, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Reed got a
between
10.
Ellie
Alan
and-
got a 9. Balin got an 8, and
These
Shira
are
got a 7.
some awesome initiatives. Just
Yeah.
throw that
And
out
who's
there.
on first?
10, 9, 8, and 7 for the 4 people that are awake. We are fantastic.
All right, Ashira, what's your AC, hon?
16?
Okay, that misses. That misses. That hits. You take 2 points of damage. And then they see Reed and Balin.
Wait, Ranger. I take 2 more hits.
2 more points of damage, yeah. What's your AC, Reed?
16.
That's a hit. You take 2 points of damage. That's a miss on Balin, and then Balin again. That's a hit. And you take 3 more points of
How
damage.
much was it to hit? Just curious.
What's your AC?
11. But I can use shield once I know that.
It was they hit it. They rolled a 16.
16. Okay, so it still hits. Yeah.
Yeah. So you take 3 more points of damage.
Okay.
All right. So you're just hearing it's dark. You guys are woken up. Sure, you're taking some damage, hun. So that being said, and the music stopped. Why? I know I hit. You son of a. There, get the music back going. Like, why am I doing that? I have to
Ranger,
watch
you know what
this.
you have to do now, though, because we're in combat.
What?
We got to move to the battle map.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yay, we get to move to the combat one.
There we go. Let me move this over here.
Everybody center.
Yay.
Well,
Yay!
turn over here. I have to go to the other map to roll 20. Hold on a second. Now I have to do the roll 20 and interact. I don't know why it's not updating. Hold on, let me so people can see what's going on. We gotta make sure it works. It's there. It's just not. It's not updating. It's doing the rolls, so that's weird. All right, well, it is what it is. All right, we're on the battle map. Here we go. Let me adjust this a little bit so everyone can see. Oh, it's not showing. It's got enough of the map here that you can see it, so it's fine. Okay, it is now Reed, and then after that, Alanath, be prepared for your turn right after that. So, Reed, what are you doing, buddy?
I am going to go and run going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet.
You remember, you were asleep, so you sat up. So you can only get half your movement speed.
So half of 25, we're rounding that up. 15 feet?
Yeah, we'll say 15.
Alright, so I'll run to here, and as I'm going, I will kick Dromzel and kick Hadlin. Wake up! Wake up!
You can kick one of them. You can't kick both. So you can scream. So if you're going to kick Dromzel, go ahead and make a...
But if I scream, can I just scream at both of them?
Yeah, you can scream at both of them, but you're kicking Dromzel. So you can only do one or the other. I'm sorry, you can only do one kick on one person and scream. So you can kick Dromzel.
Did I see the direction that the bolts came from at us?
You know that they're coming from over here. In this direction, this way, where I'm pinging on the map.
Alright, I will kick Dromzel.
Okay, make a strength athletics check to see if you can kick him. Because you're running while you're doing this.
Amazing. No.
What'd you get? Oh no.
3.
You
Can
go
I just
to
trip
kick,
over him?
You
He'd lose a toe.
You literally were trying to you scream, so you went to kick and completely whiffed to hit him, and almost did a 360 in the air, but you managed to not fall on your face. Dromzel and Hadlin, make perception checks to see if you can be woken up. Dromzel, you wake up. Hadlin, you're still snoring. You're just like you got bearded women on your mind. I don't know. Just not
How
interested in waking
convenient.
Dromzel, you get woken up. When you wake up, literally you look up, you hear this scream, and you see, like in slow motion, it seems like, because you're just waking up from a groggy sleep, from this giant scream right next to your head. This foot just go past by your nose as you see Reed run by you, screaming, "Get up!" and miss kicking your head like a football. So
fucking Charlie Brown.
Roll initiative.
Good grief.
Okay.
That'll be a 19.
Yeah, you don't get to do anything this turn, but in the initiative order, you will get a chance to do it. Are you guys rolling this in the correct spot? Because it's not registering.
Oh, I forgot to click my character sheet.
Yes.
That was my
Go ahead and
fault.
do that, and I'll change the score. So go ahead and do that. Make sure you click your Make sure if I say roll initiative, you have your icon, your token clicked, and that.
There you go.
There we go. And that's perfect because it goes right in order. I'm going to go ahead and
My apologies.
bump this up.
Will I still have my bonus action left or not?
Give me a second.
Your bonus action to see if anybody saw you.
So you tried to make an attack so that your main action, you screamed. I think that's a free action. Yeah, you can have your bonus action.
I'm going to try and hide behind Dromzel.
All right, roll stealth with disadvantage because Dromzel's on the ground, just woke up.
15.
You don't know if it worked, but maybe you've done a great job. You don't know. You think you've done a great job.
All right.
Okay. We get to Alanath. So you see all this happening. You've heard the voice.
You hear bolts firing at you from all different directions. You see a Shara through you behind. It is now your turn. What do you do? That would be you, JC. You might be on mute.
Able to see where it's coming from?
Make a perception. You know the direction, but you have to make a perception check to see if you can get a target.
Okay. Oh,
Wow.
can we please
The
take-
first one was a 12.
Okay. We'll get rid of the other three. You've got a general sense of where you thought you saw that other one before. You can't really make him out. It's still dark at night. So if you take a shot at anything, you can't use Hunter's Mark, but you can shoot, but you'll have disadvantage. You'll just be shooting in the general vicinity.
Okay.
It's up to you.
One second, please.
Mm-hmm.
Could I move? Oh, I guess I have to do movement. I think I will move.
You can move your token. Where do you want to move?
Yeah, actually, I can't move my token.
Well, ping on the map where you want to move it.
I think actually I will move here. Can you see?
I'm not seeing anything on the map.
Oh my goodness.
Which direction you want to go? You want to go north, south, east, west? Just to give me a like which way you want to go. Past
South behind the lower tree, for sure.
this one right here. I'm going to ping it on the map, or this one.
Lower? Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so you can get about right there.
Maybe behind whatever that is. The shed.
You can, but you won't be able to do anything because it's going to be more than your movement speed, I think.
I see.
So you can try to shoot, or you can go undercover.
Is Jason, are you talking about the cart? This?
No, she said the tree. I pinged it on the map.
Oh, okay. Because then she said she wanted to get behind the...
Asking if I could get behind the cart.
Oh, so you were here. Yeah, you can get behind the cart. You can get over here easily. Going to be hard to shoot because the cart's going to make it difficult. So you'd be at disadvantage to shoot. You'd have to pop out.
That's the only side of the cart I can go to?
You want to go on the other side? Here?
Here, I think there's talking about.
Thanks.
Yeah, you can go there if you want.
Okay.
All right. So that's your movement action. You've got a bonus action and a main action. Do you want to do anything?
No.
Okay. All right. So that'll be your turn. Let's say you're holding an action in case you want to do something, but nothing presents itself. You can't really do anything. All right. Balin.
Okay. So which direction did I see the shot coming from?
Well, you got shot from that direction. You didn't see
From this one, right? From
no,
somewhere
just
in this area.
in that area. You have no idea. You have to make
just
a perception.
somewhere in this general area.
Right. So you'd have to
Okay.
try to make a perception check. Do you have night
Not gonna
vision?
bother. Yeah, I have dark vision.
Okay.
And in fact, I'm gonna make it even tougher on them. So what I'm target, say a center right here.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna cast a center right here. I'm gonna cast darkness right in that spot. So it's a magical darkness, 15-foot radius,
Okay, let me.
and I'm gonna cast it with 2 sorcery points. So I can actually see through my magical darkness, but unless anyone else has that ability, they cannot see through them.
right here.
I'm seeing the effects thing, but yes. You want me to draw it? Because I can draw the circle, if that works for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can do a darkness one. It's not letting me.
No, I don't want the
Yeah, it's
square.
not doing it, so I'll just...
Okay, I can draw the circle.
Just draw a little circle there.
Okay, so that'll be from here over here. There. So that's the range of the darkness.
Okay.
And I will, as a bonus action, wait, hold on, let me mark off my sorcery points. And then, as a bonus action, I am going to. Actually, I will. Yeah, can I move inside of the tent?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so I'm gonna move inside of the tent, and then so that's my move action. Then as my bonus action, I'm gonna drop a first level spell and gain back a sorcery point.
Okay, you can do that.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Next up is Ashira. What are you doing?
Let's see. I would like to roll a perception check to see if I can see which direction they're coming from.
Yeah, you know where they're coming from. They're just oh, sorry, wrong. I did my arrow check. You're in this general vicinity, but yeah, you can make a perception check to see if you can see where they're at.
Okay. All right.
See nothing.
Yeah. All right. And then I would like to throw up the armor of Agathis.
You can do that.
I can do that. All right.
Right. Well, you don't have to do it more than once. Once is good enough.
Okay. And then I would like to also.
You can move now. Where would you like to move?
Yeah, I would like to run into the tent.
You can do
about
that.
30 feet away from me.
Yes,
Okay,
you go and you get into the tent.
Alright.
So you're in there. You go running in there and you see you. Actually, make an athletics check.
Okay.
Yeah, you come barreling in. Balin, make an athletics check.
Oh, this is going to be fantastic. I had training with the rock.
Steamrolls over.
I had training with the rock. No. I had training with the rock. This is where it all comes to fruition. There we go. See? 14.
Yeah, so you see just all of a sudden Ashir come barreling into the tent. Kind of knocks you over, but she goes tripping over you and lands, like, just slides into the tent. You kind of get turned a little bit, but nothing where she's flat on the ground, face first, and you're just sitting there, so... you just hear, ooh, from her. She
all about that rock training.
That's right. All right, so that's your turn, Ashira. All right, top of the round. Before you do anything, Dromsel, since you rolled initiative, you'll give you a chance now since we're in a new initiative. Hadalin and Tagar, make perception checks, see if you can see what's going on.
See if I'm awake yet.
Yeah. Takar, you wake up. Hadalin, you are still asleep.
Okay.
Takar,
Apparently, the dream about your smut magazine wasn't as good as
bearded
you thought
women.
it was.
yes,
Those bearded
Takar,
women are
make a roll for initiative, please.
Okay, hold on.
Make sure you click your icon, your token.
I clicked my icon. I'm clicking the icon. I'm clicking the icon. Okay. Click it again. There you go.
And then roll
my God.
initiative. All right. All right. You won't get anything to do this round, but then we'll add you to the initiative order next round. So you wake up and you see everything that's been laid out before you. So there you go. All right.
So I know everything that's going on. I know where everybody is and all that good stuff.
You see, just quickly, you don't know what's really going on, but you just see that there's pandemonium going on, and you're just kind of like, what? That's where you're at right now. So
Cool.
kind of like you sit up, like, what the hell? You're rubbing your eyes, and you just see just chaos everywhere.
Okay.
All right. We are at Dromzel. Dromzel, it'll take half your movement speed to get up, but if you want to do something, you can.
That's fine. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna take a look around. I have dark vision 60 feet, so
That's
pretty much
fine.
the only thing I can't see is the top right-hand corner of the map.
Make a perception check, though. Yeah, you don't see anything.
Okay. Right, so I pick up a stone, I cast light on it, and I
Right.
chuck it over in this direction right over. Yeah,
Ping it on the map.
if it'll let me ping it on the map. Hold on a second. There we go.
All right, you do that.
So there's... And that light is 20 feet around where the stone lands.
All right, give me a second.
And it's a bright light, too.
Well, if the effects would work.
I mean, I can see it, I think. There's like little flames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it on mine, so that sucks.
That's fine. We'll just mark it.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's coming in.
Oh,
I got it.
there it is.
Yeah, so it lights up the area, except it's weird. You didn't, I don't know if you saw, you may not have, it's hitting this strange globe of darkness right over here, and the light ends in that area there, so it's not penetrating the darkness. But around everywhere else, toward the tent and stuff, it's shining light and stuff. So there you go.
But nothing illuminated over there?
Well, you don't know. You made a perception check before, but you can't make one again. So maybe to help somebody else, you don't know. So
Okay. Right. Reed, where'd you hear him coming from?
Reed's got tackled, or he's in the tent.
No. Balance
no.
intent.
Oh, Reed. Okay, yeah, Reed. You can communicate.
Upper left, past that big ball of darkness.
Okay, I'll draw my sword and then that's it.
Okay, their turn. They're gonna attack drums. So what's your AC, buddy?
That would be an 18.
Miss. Hit. Natural 19.
I'm assuming you know, but just if they're in the darkness, then they have this.
I know, yeah. You take 5 points of damage, Drumsel, as from in this area here, you where I've got the flame burning. You see an arrow come whiffing in. You didn't see who shot it, but that's, I'll ping it again here, right in that area here. So here it hits you, and you take 5 points of damage from a crossbow bolt. One missed you, two. One's going to shoot at you again, Reed. What's your AC?
16.
Miss. All right. And then, let's see here. The other three. The other three are going to shoot at disadvantage into the tent. That's a miss. And the next one's miss. Ooh, a hit. Balin, what's your AC?
11. But
Oh,
if
yeah.
it's under 16, then
No,
you shield.
it was a 19. So
Okay.
you take 2 points of damage. So you guys in the tent. So from this over here, you guys see bolts come in. Go, one hits you, drums, and one goes over your head. One goes at you, Reed. And then you don't know where it comes from. You just from this side of the tent. 3 bolts come screaming through the tent, and barely miss you, Ashar. One nicks you on the shoulder there, Balin.
Okay.
All right, Reed, you are the next contestant up on The Price is Right.
All right. Which of the baddies can I see?
Make a perception check.
A 17.
Ooh. Yeah, you can see 3 guys. You can. Nobody else can. or two at least. Hold on a second. You see two fellers right in here. Can't see them in detail, but you can see them well enough that you can make an outline of who they are and where they're at.
I'll knock an arrow on my bow,
Okay.
and I'll be taking a shot at that one.
All right, go for it. You can shoot it just normal range, so you just no advantage or disadvantage. Take a shot.
It's 15 to hit.
That hits, rolls damage.
Do I get sneak attack on it or not?
No, you do not.
All right, so it's only 9 damage on it.
All right.
And I
It
will
hits. Yeah.
I'll run over to here, and I'll try to hide behind the edge of the tent as a bonus action.
All right. Are you going to try to stealth?
Yes.
Make a stealth check.
Oh, fuck. 11.
You think you're like the greatest like hide and seek person ever, but really,
like
what
one
you
of those Garfield things.
yeah, you do this thing where you get behind the tent and you think, hey, they can't see me now, but your ass is sticking straight out of the tent on the side there.
Yeah,
where
you're one of those window hangers that says halfling on board.
Yeah,
All
my
right.
ass is sticking out 1.5 feet off the ground.
I thought it was going to be the inflatables, like, oh.
All right. All right, Alanith, you're up next.
I climb it. Can I climb up into the back of the car?
Yes, you can. That'll be your movement.
Thank you. May I? I'll cast Hunter's Mark.
On what? You have to make a perception check to see what your hunter marking.
Can I disguise myself then?
Can you do what?
Disguise myself, please.
Okay. Why? Well, okay. Pause. Why are you disguising yourself as what? What are you trying to disguise yourself as?
I want to go invisible.
No,
Oh, that's a different spell.
That's
That's
She's looking at
invisibility.
stealth, maybe?
Yeah, you
Just
can
go to
Yeah, I think
stealth.
you're looking to stealth.
right.
Okay, well, I'll roll a perception check.
Yeah, roll a perception check. See what you can see. Which direction you working? Are you looking to the left or the upper right?
I mean, I'm looking towards the bad guys. Right?
You don't know where they're at. That's why you have to. make a perception
Only
check.
Reed has seen them so far, so you have to spot them.
I see.
Are you going to look this way where I'm pinging on the map, or are you going to look over this way where I'm pointing on the map?
Well, yeah, towards the.
Okay, well, make a perception check.
Okay. A little slow.
Yeah, so with Reed, you saw him, like you were over here on the cart. You saw Reed take a shot. You can see the silhouette of these two. So if you want to take a shot, you can at one of them.
Well, I will. I can't cast Hunter's Mark though. Still.
Yeah, if you can see.
Well, then I will cast Hunter's Mark.
All right, so this one, which one are you going to do? This one here, or this one here?
Whoever Reed just shot
Okay.
or damaged.
Okay. So he's been marked. Make an attack roll with your bow.
I will do it.
Do it. Use your aggressive feelings.
I'm so sorry.
Ooh, 21. All right. So where it says longbow, underneath the 21 where it gives the range, just click the longbow thing. You hit him for 5 points of damage. So let me see. You did 9 the first one. Yep. You see him just. You see the silhouette just kind of collapse.
Okay. Good deal.
Okay. All right. Next, anything else you want to try? You said you wanted to stealth, right?
I would like to disguise myself. possible.
Okay, that's not how disguise works.
Disguise turns you into somebody else. It makes you
Right.
look like another person. It
So if
doesn't
you want to
make
get
you look
shot
like an
as a
object or
clown, you
invisible.
could disguise
Yeah.
yourself. I wouldn't recommend it in combat. But if you want to try to hide, right, blend into your surroundings, make a stealth check for me. I think that's what you're trying to do. So make a stealth check for me. Okay, you don't know. I mean, all you can do is make the check. You kind of bend down and try to blend in with, the wagon, but it's got some good cover and stuff, so make it a little bit more difficult. So it'll be a little bit more difficult to hit. All right. Next up is Balin. You're in the tent.
I'm going to look over at Ashira and how are you doing? And I'm just going to... How bad are you right now? You're not saying anything. This is not helping the cause to try to figure
Yeah, so Shara just turns around off her stomach, sits up and looks at you and doesn't say anything.
Did she look bloody or really bad or... So I'm trying to gauge. How bad do you look right now?
She's got some damage on her.
I do have some damage. I've got, I still have 14 hit points, but I'm also wearing the armor, which brings me back up to my original damage.
Okay. So... all right.
I was expecting more of a, I don't know, maybe the arrow sticking out of my chest says I'm hurt.
Would you like
All right.
something more smart ass? That's what you were saying. I am wonderful. I'm so glad to be here. I wish this could be our every night.
That is fantastic. I will be
That's
back,
more
and
like
I'm just going to run out of the tent.
Okay.
And I will move into my sphere of darkness.
Okay.
I'll end up right there.
Okay. Go for it.
I'm going to do a perception check to see if I can see anyone in there.
You can't see. How can you?
I can. That's the Shadow Sorcerer. I cast Darkness with 2 sorcery points, so I can actually see.
That's
through
right.
my
I was about to
magical
say,
darkness.
glow with darkness. You can't see.
Yep.
Dick.
Nope. But mine I can. So I'm going to see if I can spot anyone.
Make a perception check.
22.
Yeah, you see, there's this guy's gone, and then you see another guy here, but this guy, you see these two guys clearly.
Okay. And I still have my action, right?
Yes, you just moved.
Okay. So I'm
Perception
going
check
to...
was a bonus action. I'll count as a bonus action.
As a bonus action? Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to target the guy that I can see right there.
Yep.
I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness. That's 2nd level at it.
Okay. What's the wisdom or the save?
It's a to hit. It's a +6 I have to roll.
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh. Natural 1 on the spell. It did not work out well.
I'm gonna have fun with this.
Well, if I'm invisible to it, doesn't that give me advantage though? Since I'm in the darkness and it can't see me?
No, I'm gonna have fun with this.
Damn it! I thought I got invisible.
Roll
because I was in- All right.
roll a d6.
Okay. Oh, sorry. 3.
Fantastic.
Right, if you shoot me with this, I'm gonna freaking string you up, right?
You don't know who shot it. It's just a shot out of the darkness.
All
You
right,
have no idea.
I
who
need you to roll damage and effects against Takar.
Okay. 8 damage.
And what's the Ray of Sickness do?
He has to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage because you were sleeping.
Oh my god.
No, Togar woke up. Hadalin was.
I woke up.
Oh, he was up. Okay, so Constitution save. No, you did not make
I
it.
didn't do well. I didn't do well at all.
So he takes 8 poison damage, and he has the poisoned effect until the end of my next.
Okay, Takar, you just don't know. You just woke up. You're like, hey man, what's happened? All of a sudden,
And I got poisoned.
no, just this. You see this beam come out of this darkness. You don't know what the hell's going on. You get nailed by it in slow motion. You're like, no, it hit. You're just like, oh.
This is not starting out well.
So,
Yeah, of course. Of course, I roll an attack and it's a 1. Of course.
Tagar, you've been hit by a ray of sickness spell. You don't know what hit you, but you have.
Now, at this time, our viewers would love to use the F die because Finn literally failed with this one.
Oh yeah.
I can't count this as hiding while I'm in my darkness.
I was hoping Finn was going to roll a 1.
I was really hoping I could count that
because
as being
if Finn had
hidden,
rolled a
because no
1
one
on
can
the
see
6, it would have been his spell backfired and he took the damage to himself. But it didn't. It rolled a 3.
Can I plead to the DM to let it be that I'm hidden while I'm in this darkness?
You are hidden in the darkness. No one can see you.
Doesn't that give me advantage, though?
No.
That's effectively stealth?
No.
Okay.
Are you going to argue with me?
No, I'm pleading at this point.
No,
Okay.
you hit Tagar. You rolled a natural 1 and far as I'm
Fine,
concerned,
fine.
no. The gods of DM said no.
Yes. Okay.
You've
So
been very
that's it
bad,
for my-
Finn. You will be punished. All right, that's your turn. Sherry, you're up.
Alright, I would like to creep to the edge of the tent
All right, you do that.
and see what I can see. Can I see anything?
All right, you go creeping up. You put your little head out. Make a perception check. Well, you see your friends. Just as you poke your head out, you see this beam come flying past your face, hit Takar, and you just see him go. That's all you see. You don't see any enemies or anything like that.
Alright, well then, I am going to go ahead and I'll pull out my crossbow,
Okay.
my pack weapon.
All right. What are you going to do with it?
I think that I can only do that
Yeah.
with it. I don't think I can
You don't
do
see any enemies and stuff, so you can't attack or anything. So.
Well, I can't. Well, so I think as my pack weapon, it's a action to pull it out. Can I use my bonus action to do something?
No, well, if you can take a bonus action, right? But no, you made a perception check, so no, you can't. So
Okay.
you're still looking around. You've got your pack weapon out. You're ready. You're at the ready. If you see anything, you're ready to fire.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Takar, you will go in this order. Back up to the top of the round. We're at Dromzel. Dromzel, you just saw all this unfold. You're seeing arrows fly around. You saw your buddy go in the darkness, and all of a sudden this beam of magical energy came out and hit your buddy Takar, or he just nailed his ass, and he's not looking too happy or well there. So yeah.
So angry.
Well, I guess I'll do a perception check. See
Make
if I
a
see those two
perception
dudes
check.
over there.
Yeah, make a
Or
perception.
see anybody else. I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna look around.
Yeah, make a perception check.
That's more like it.
Yeah, you see those two easily. You don't see anything on the other side though. Could be they're too far out.
Right. So I'm gauging it's probably this dude right here that shot me.
That
I
might
didn't
be.
mean to do that. That was the wrong freaking thing. Hold on a second. Sorry, I was on the wrong icon there.
This
Okay.
is-
But yeah, this is the dude that probably shot me.
You don't know. But
So
you
I'm gonna.
You can make
I'm
that
gonna
assumption.
look at him. I'm gonna look at him. Hold my hand out, and cast Flash Gordon.
You're gonna cast what?
Flash Gordon, aka Guiding Bolt.
Just say guiding bolt. Don't be doing Flash Gordon, and
But it looks like Flash Gordon.
I'm gonna shoot you with the Flash Gordon if you do that again. He'll save every one of us. He's a miracle. All right, make your attack. This is either hit or miss. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's
Wow.
a miss.
That sucks.
So you
Okay.
see, and you see
Oh my
this.
God.
Sherry, you see one bolt
We are
come and hit
not
the
doing
guard, and
well.
you see
That's the second three
you
I've
see
rolled.
this holy energy come into Dromzel, and he moves his hand forward, shoots towards this trees over here. So it kind of gives you an idea where the bad guys might be, but you hear him grumbling because it seems like his spell didn't have the desired effect that he was looking for.
Yeah, it sucked. But it's also, as my bonus action, what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna, hold out my arm.
Well, move your
The
character
tattoos
first.
are
You're
below.
saying you're doing
Oh
something.
no, I'm I'm still standing right there.
Okay, what are you gonna
I'm
do?
casting another spell as my bonus action. You know, the tattoos on his arm glow green. That great sword that you guys saw when he was, showing off with Bailoon.
All right, so
appears
you
as his
get your
hand.
sword out. Okay, gotcha.
And I throw it at him.
Okay, you're throwing your sword.
That's my version of casting.
I
the
know.
spell at him.
Roll to strike with disadvantage.
With this.
Yes, with
The-
disadvantage.
Okay, then never mind. I'll just cast it next to him.
You,
Rather than make it all cool
okay.
and theatrical.
Did you use a main spell attack? Is this a
Yes,
cantrip?
it's spiritual weapon.
Okay, you're using. Okay, Graham, I'm going
That's
to kill
I
you, Graham.
That's why I
Call
said last
out
session.
the-
It's spiritual weapon.
Okay, but you have to say spiritual
I'm role
weapon.
playing.
I don't, for the DM purposes, say what spell it is because I don't know what Flash Gordon or Boomerang made up sword is. Okay. I pull out lightsaber and use light
that's-
speed.
that-
Well, I
that's
don't know
me
what that
explaining
is.
how-
I mean,
how
I
he
didn't know we were
casts
playing
his
Star Wars and
spiritual
Star
weapon.
Trek. So, spiritual weapon. So you do cast a spiritual weapon there. So
Yeah,
go ahead and.
And his version of casting it somewhere is he throws it.
What kind of weapon is it?
It's a great sword. It still does the same.
I got you.
Damage
You.
as
Hold
regular
on,
spiritual
hold
weapon, but
on,
it's-
man. Just hold your. Flash Gordon, hold your horses. Let's see if I can find.
Flash.
All right, greatsword pops up right there. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger so it.
The range is 60.
Yeah, I know. So you're gonna make a strike. Make a strike with it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Probably still doesn't hit.
Nope,
That's a
the
13.
miss. That's a miss. Barely, but it's a miss.
Crap.
So it's this giant sword appears that you guys have seen, who can see it, appears and he makes a swipe and the guy's like, you hear, oh god, and it's missed, but it misses. So there you go.
And I guess I'll move forward a little bit then.
All right, move your character to where you want to move.
Let's see here. Is that a bush or a tree?
It's a tree bush. Those exist.
And that's my turn.
All right. All right, their turn. One's going to shoot at you. Hits. And you take 2 points of
Ranger?
damage.
Sorry,
Yes.
did Hadelin get a chance to wake up last round? I don't think he got a chance to wake up last
Oh, yeah,
round.
let's do that now. Go ahead, Helen, make a chance to see if you can wake up. Good call. I forgot about that. Helen, see if you can wake up. Oh, my God. Not only will you not wake up this round, you don't even get to roll
Oh,
next
man.
round. You are
We are
sleeping.
the worst. Oh my god, we are the worst.
You
Future
have had...
reference party, don't let people wake up on their own. Wake them up!
We have a narcoleptic dwarf.
No, wake the people up!
Dude, I woke up and got
Tried.
poisoned. Stay the fuck asleep.
Don't do anything else! Wake them up!
It's gonna be great. It's gonna end up being a total party kill except for the sleeping
It
dwarf.
will be
I
if
know.
you don't get me up.
This is awesome.
Best sleep you've had in years, Hadelin. You were the most comfortable you've ever been in your life. Unaware of everything going on around you.
We're awful.
All right. One shoots at you. You take 2 points of damage, Dromzel, and then one's going to shoot at Reed. Well, 16 will hit. Plus, yeah, that hits. You take 5 points of damage right in your ass, because as I said, you were hiding, you stuck your ass out, and one got shot on you.
What is with me getting shot in the ass in games?
Well, it's the way it just worked out. You just were sitting there with your butt out, and then you got a bolt right in the. You're just like, oh, crikey! All right, and then 3 are going to take a shot at poor old Takar, who's just sitting there. Well, no, 2 are going to shoot at Takar. What's your AC, Takar?
12. I'm like a tinfoil tank.
Yeah, you take 2 points of damage as a bolt hits you right in the back.
Good.
You take another 4 points of damage as another bolt hits you square in the back. So you wake
good.
up, you're like, what the hell's going on? Then bam, hit with a spell. You're like, "Bleh," and then
right in your back. You're just like, oh no. And then one's going to shoot at you, Alanith, and miss. They didn't have, there was a high chance to hit you, so, but you do hear it as a bolt goes over you. All right, that means it is now Takar, your turn. So you've been poisoned and shot in the back. You look over here and you see Ashira just with her little head poking out of the tent. You see everything else going on around you.
I see a tent.
Yeah.
I can see a tent through like the blood and spitting my teeth out.
Yeah.
Can I just run to the tent?
You do that. You haul ass toward the tent. Make an athletics check. Make an athletics check, Ashira.
Oh, that's me.
Yes. So you get knocked down to the floor again. You have to use half your movement next turn to get up as Takar, who you just saw, you had your head poking out, you see the bolts of energy hit him, then you see two bolts just, and then you just see him just go, ah, and run into the tent, knocks you over, and just comes crashing into the tent. So that's your turn then, I'm assuming, Takar?
I mean, I still have a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Can I?
No, you still have a main action because you just ran. That's your movement.
Okay. So I have an action and a bonus action I can use?
Yes.
Can I, like, flipping cast Healing Word on myself?
Yes, you can. That'll be pretty much everything you can do. So go ahead and heal
Alright.
yourself. You heal yourself for 8 points.
It's that plus my spellcasting modifier, which is plus 6. So 14 points. That brings me back up to max.
Yeah. So you
Cool. You assholes. I'm so angry at you.
Well, you don't know. You don't
I
know that that was.
I'm angry. I don't know who I'm angry at,
Yes.
but I'm angry.
Yes. All right. Reed, you're up, buddy.
I'll run down here.
Go ahead and move there. Okay.
We're hiding in the bush.
All right. You
I should still have clear enough good shot.
Yeah.
on,
You know where they are,
that
so you can
fella.
see them. Yeah, you got a shot on that fella right there.
So I should be hidden well enough from him. So it's a 17 to hit. Do I have advantage on it?
Not advantage, but you will get sneak attack because he's not the one that shot you, so he doesn't know you're there. The other guy didn't see you, so
Sweet.
you'll get sneak attack.
17 damage total.
Yeah, you do a crazy amount of damage. He goes down. You just see him. You just shoot him. You see him stick in the neck here, and then he is
And then
no
you hear
more.
from Dromzel, "Aye, good shot."
Bonus action, I will look to hide there in the bush.
Make a stealth check.
That's a 20.
That's a good stealth check there. All right. All right. That is your turn. Alaneth, you are up, madam.
Okay.
Now, this time you've seen enough of the arrows to come by. If you look to the top right, you can look with advantage because you do have night vision. You've been seeing these bolts coming in, so you can see, not to the left, to the right, to the upper right. Yes, that way you might be able to see where these guys are. So you can roll with advantage because you've seen enough of the attacks come in that you can try to pinpoint and see where they're at.
I still have my hunter's mark, right?
Yeah, no, it's gone because the guy that had it died. So you remember, hunter mark is only for that one target, and if the target dies, then you have to find another target and put that on them. Unless you lose sight.
Yeah,
of
you can
them.
actually hop it around after
Yeah.
a target dies.
Okay, well,
You want to make a perception check?
I want to go wake him up. but-
Wait, who? Helen? All right, so you go hopping off the cart. Yeah, you go over there and you gonna shake him, hit him? What are you gonna do?
Oh, this is so bad. I have a natural one. She probably can't wake me up.
Yeah, how are you gonna wake him up?
I was thinking about kicking him.
All right, make an attack roll. Just make an attack dex. Just make an unarmed strike attack.
Let me see. I'm doing it one time to see if it comes through. Sorry.
Yeah, just do it once. Give it a minute. See if it comes through. If not, then we'll do it again. So don't just keep clicking it.
Yeah, I'm not. That doesn't look like it.
Let's make the unarmed strike.
Well, in D&D Beyond, in the Actions tab under All, there is an unarmed strike.
Yeah, I did that.
On it.
Yeah, it's not rolling right now.
Yay,
rolling
technology!
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to reload it. See if that will work. It's technical difficulty. Evidently. Or maybe user error. Okay. Ben, do I need to okay. I'm gonna try this again, guys. Sorry. Nope.
Oh, there it
goes.
is.
So the first one was a 14.
Yep, you hit him. I mean, you can pull your punch and not do any damage, but you hit him. Hadlin, you woken up with, you see the half-elf ranger, Alanith, above you, punches you, like, or let's say she slaps the hell out of you, man. Just slaps your face. You wake up, and your face is stinging, and you just hear her yelling at you. To wake up.
So even though you said I couldn't wake up the next round for the natural one, this does wake me up.
Yeah, because she slapped you.
Okay, cool. No, I'm for it.
She slapped the shit out of you. Of course, that woke you up. You may be having dreams of bearded women, but that was abruptly.
I will wake you up.
Yep. So that's your turn, pretty much, Alan, to get him awake, get him awake, and stuff. So, and you are now up. Roll initiative there, Hadalon. Make sure you click your token.
Yep,
do all that fancy schmancy stuff.
And hope Balin puts his spellbook away.
Okay.
So
you won't get a turn this turn, but you will be part of the initiative next round.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And then we get to Balin, your turn.
Okay. Question about last round really quick.
Yes.
When I had the 22 on perception, did I see the guy that was over here?
You weren't looking that way. You're looking in this direction.
Okay.
So you have no idea
fine.
what's over there.
Okay. And now, before I roll another natural 1, do I get advantage since I'm basically hidden from the guy? If I attack.
Depends on what his stealth is. No. You can see him. He's covered. That's why you're not getting advantage. He is behind trees and stuff. So it's not a true advantage situation. That's why he's in the bush. I just have him there on the map so you know that there's a character there, but he is hidden in trees.
Okay, so he's hidden right now, but I spotted him.
You know, you can see him. He's not perfectly covered, but you can't get advantage on him because of it. That's why I didn't give you advantage last time.
Got it. Okay, I'll try the same thing again.
Okay, go for it.
Natural 20 this time.
That will hit.
Okay.
Just roll damage.
Okay. So 7 and that. Can I use my sorcery point here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Hold on, because I was rolling it at second. Hold on, why did it roll? Oh, because I have to click it over here. Sorry, I have to click one additional thing. So hold on, let me click over here instead. It acts funny over here. So there's an additional D8, so I'll just roll that twice. And I'm going to use a sorcery point to use my ability to reroll hit dice, or the damage dice equal to my charisma modifier.
What's
so
your
I'm
charisma?
going to,
What's your
it's
charisma?
4.
Okay.
So I'm going to reroll the 2 and 3 of the 3s.
Okay, go for it.
I guess I'll reroll 4 D8s.
How many sorcery points do you have left? You probably have none, probably.
I have 1 left now.
Okay. So 12
so that's
plus
12 plus 7,
he's
so
dead.
19 damage.
He's dead. Yeah, he died. Horribly sickening. You just hear this god awful inhuman scream as you hear this. like someone's being tortured to death, because you just basically torture ported him to death. So
Yes.
he's on the ground, and
You
see this, Drums. You probably saw this too. You just saw his sickening green, nasty glow come from this guy, and then stuff just exploded out of every pore of his body, and it's not. It was a gruesome death that you've ever seen, Drum. All right.
Okay, and then bonus action. I'm going to drop a first level spell and gain back 1 sorcery point. So I'm back at 2 sorcery points now, and that'll be it for my turn.
Okay. All right. Next up is Ashira. You're in the. You're still in the tent. You got your bow ready.
All right. I'd like to make another perception check.
All right. How are you gonna? What are you gonna come out of the tent? You're just gonna poke your head out.
I'm just sticking my head out.
All right. You stick your head out. Make a perception check. Yeah, you poke your head out just to see in time something god awful come. A beam that you saw previously that hit Takar comes out of over in this direction, comes out of the blackness sphere here, and hit this dude, and you see one of the most horrifying things you've ever seen. What I just described before, but that's, and you see you see Alan at the waking up Alan, you see Drums is over here. You don't know where Reed went, but that's all you see.
Okay, and I don't see anyone else.
Nope. Not from your vantage point. You can't see anything else.
Okay, so I think I am going to take. I would like to do the. Where is it? I want to do the light spell.
Yeah, where are you going to do it at?
I'm gonna throw it in the direction I just saw everything going on at. So.
There's already one over there already, so.
Okay. Well, then I'll throw it in the other direction.
Ping on the map where you want to throw it.
Let's see. Is that a thing?
I'm not seeing it. You have to hold your mouse, the left button down, like is this the area you want to do it at?
Yeah, that's the area I want to toss it to.
All right, so you cast a little light spell over there. So this area is illuminated for now.
Okay.
All right, anything else?
No.
All right. Back to the top of the round. Drom, you are up, buddy.
Right, okay. I'm gonna move over towards the fire here.
All right.
Let's see here.
Okay.
There.
Go for it. You can move your
And
sword
then,
20 feet. The sword can get about right there. You can only move like 20 feet.
I'm not gonna use the bonus action to move him.
All right, so he stays there.
Yeah. Because that was my bonus action, my move. I forgot to state that. Because that's my race. I'm allowed to move. My movement is a bonus action. And I yell, "Were there any more of them?" Actually, right, were there any more of them? There we go. That's better.
All right.
Anyone replying?
Yeah, you get a reply of... You get 1 bolt for 3 points of damage. You get another bolt for 4 points of damage. And a complete miss. So you saw them coming in this direction. It's really hard to see now because someone threw a light spell right here. So it's kind of blinding you, and your darkness perception is crap now because it's bright lights hitting you in the face.
Right.
Takar, your turn. But you do see the arrows came from like right in this direction, but you can't see crap. This light spell has completely destroyed your night perception because it's a bright light. Bright light.
All right.
Takar, what are you doing?
So I'm in a tent.
Yeah.
I just healed my poisoned butt.
Yeah.
Do I see?
Is there any lingering effects with the poison? Does he take damage every round? Or
No,
anything?
it's not a poison. It's actually the poisoned condition, and it only lasts for 1 round, so it's already gone.
Okay,
It's until the end of
That's what I was
Okay.
asking. I couldn't remember if it was.
Yeah, no, it's just a poisoned effect, not an actual like damaging poison.
So I see Ashira like peeking out of the tent.
Yeah.
All right. I want to look out the other side of the tent.
All right, go poke your head out the other side of the tent. You go over here and you go poking outside the tent. Make a perception check.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We are
Did I
the
fall
worst.
asleep?
We can't wake up. We're rolling ones. We're the worst.
I fell asleep again. That's
Yeah.
what happened. I fell asleep.
You're like, you just poke your head out. You're just like, yeah. That you're not really with it. So, anything else you want to do?
Just come back in the tent and hide.
Okay. You do that. All right, Reed, your turn.
All right. Can I spot anything out over this way?
Which way?
Wrong bloody tool. Up over, like, sort of that direction there.
I'm not seeing the ping on the map. So I
For some reason, it's coming in a Kelly green.
Oh, that's why.
Oh yeah, because your color is green. Yeah, that's why.
Okay, I was gonna say, what the hell? You mean in this direction here?
Yeah.
Hard to see because someone casts a globe of light or something, and it's really screwing with your depth perception and stuff.
Oh, my depth perception sucks to begin with. All right. I'm gonna run over here between the horses, and I'll see. Can I spot anything yet?
Nope.
Because now the cart might hopefully
Well-
be blocking.
Well, it makes it really hard to see through the cart. So
But you know, at least like, you know, this direction.
yeah, I'll make a
that
perception
way.
check. Yeah, make a perception check in that direction.
22.
You see trees and some bushes and some grass.
All right. Christ. All right. I will action move to there, and a bonus action hide.
All right, make a stealth check.
13.
Okay. All right, that's your turn. Alaneth, you have just woken up Hadalin. It is now your turn. What are you doing now?
I'm going to move in front of Hadalin.
Okay.
Here in front of the cart and cast my longbow.
All right, make a perception check. You know the general direction. You have disadvantage now because someone cast a globe of light, which has destroyed your night vision.
I'm not worried about it.
So make a perception check with disadvantage.
Fine. Again. Hopefully it doesn't come through twice.
Well, we want it to come through twice because it's disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. This time we do.
Ben, can you roll for me?
Yeah, I can get it.
Do that for me.
Yep. It's disadvantage, so I don't feel as bad when I roll bad. So. Okay. 1, 2. There you go. See?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You sure? Yeah. You don't want me rolling. I'm just saying.
It's really bad. I mean, your eyes hurt from the light because it was dark and then it got light. The light itself is not itself bad, but it's because it went from being super dark and nighttime to being just all of a sudden like,
Not good for me.
yeah, it's not good for your eyes. Your eyes have dilated and you're like, oh no. All right. Next up is Balin.
Okay. So I'm gonna move kind of 20 feet. I think it's 20 feet. Okay, so I'm gonna move about 25 feet here.
Move.
And can I do an action to see if I can spot the guy over here?
Perception. Go ahead.
Nope.
No, you see nothing.
Mm-mm. So I will back away 5 more feet now with the remaining movement to kind of hide behind the tent for cover. And bonus action, I'm going to drop a first level spell for another sorcerer.
Okay.
That's it.
Let me see here. Then we are at Ashara. You see movement outside the tent. Both you and Tagar see something over here moving around.
All right. Okay, I want to.
You don't know what it is, but it's something's coming toward. Looks like something's coming over here around that area.
I'm gonna cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
And so now there are, I believe, 3 of me? 3 of me?
Yeah, there's 3 of you.
Okay. And so we are actually going to run over to where I threw that stone and toss it again. Can I do that?
Yeah, so you go running over here, over here?
Yeah. And then I pick up that light and I throw it further out.
Okay, make an athletics check to see if you can throw the stone.
All right. Where did it go? It went away. Oh, snap.
You did it! You throw it over there. The light goes over in this direction. Yeah.
Okay. Can we see anything yet?
Well, you'd have to make a perception check to see if you can see anything.
Can I do that on this turn, or do I have to wait?
You took your action and stuff, so you ran and everything. So no, you can't, but it may help your buddies.
Okay.
All right,
that's it.
All right, and then let's see here. Hadalin, it'll take half your movement speed to get on your feet, but then you can move and do some stuff.
So I guess I'll go with perception, obviously, so I can get an idea of what the heck's going on, other than just getting smacked in the face. That seems like a logical choice.
Yeah, so you kind of get your bearings, see what's going on.
Yeah.
Don't see anything but other than people, just chaos. You're not really seeing any bad guys. You're just seeing people running around with their heads cut off.
All right. Well, I will. But I see my friends, at least some of them.
Yeah, you see them fine. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then I'll at least
wipe the crustiness from your eyes.
Yeah. So I guess I could go to there, right?
Yep, you can stand right next to Eleneth.
All right, cool.
All right, so that's your turn.
Yep.
All right, back to the top of the round. Drum, you're up.
Okay. So now that I saw her throw that rock over there, do I see anything?
Make a perception check.
Nice.
Yes, you do. You see 3 guys with crossbows in this bush here shooting.
Okay, then. Does one of them look like the leader?
You don't know.
Is one more nicely kitted out than the
It's
others?
still nighttime, still hard to make out, but you can see the silhouettes very good. You can't see that good a detail.
Alrighty then. Well, let's see here. I will. Guess I'll move to right there.
All right, go for it.
And while I'm walking there, I'll cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Go ahead and cure your wounds.
Go ahead and do it at 2nd level.
You get 15 hit points back.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Bad guy's turn. Share your nice, delicious target.
There's 3 of me.
I know, so they have oh, there is a bunch of you. So one's going to take a shot at you with disadvantage. You're lucky because the first one was an 18, and the next one's a 16. What's your AC?
24. Well, 24 with it's 14 plus the 10 for the armor.
It adds 10 AC?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that stuff.
I think it adds 10 temporary hit points.
Hit points. It doesn't add to your AC.
Okay, my bad.
I was to say, wait a minute. There's no
Yeah,
spell
so the
that gives
next
to
10
10
damage-
Armor of
AC.
Agathis is broken.
Like, holy crap.
Yeah, the next 10 damage you take is basically negated.
Yeah.
So you don't take it against your hit point.
Okay.
So you take 3 points. 2 are going to shoot at you because they're like, what the hell? There's so many of her.
Does it hit her or the duplicates, though?
I have to roll to see if they hit me or the duplicates, right?
They have to break through. That's why they get disadvantage. Like when they go to roll, they have, but they roll a natural 16 and an 18. So I mean, with their bonuses and everything. So I had to roll first to see if they can figure out. They did, and then they rolled a hit, so the dice rolled well. Dromzel, they're attacking you.
Well, actually, let's see here. Yeah, go for it. I have an 18.
That's a natural 19. You take just 2 points of damage. And then the other one's a 4. No, that's not going to hit you. But you see them clearly. You're the only one so far that sees them. I will put them in the map here. Well, I'm going to try to put it on the map. Thank you. That's what you see, Dromzel. Okay, that ends their turn. Takar, you are up.
All right. I peek out of the tents again.
All right, you peek your head out and make a perception check.
Oh my god.
Don't see a damn thing. You're just like, man, I know there's something going on, man, but I just want to go back to sleep.
I see nothing.
Nope.
I guess I just hide back in the tent.
Okay, you hide back in the tent. All right. Reed, you're up. After that, it's Alaneth. Be ready after Reed's turn.
All right. I will run over and jump into this bush here.
All right. It's a big tree bush.
Looking forward where I've seen commotion coming with people interacting.
Make
Up
a
towards the
perception
north.
check.
Fuck's sake, 7.
You said nothing. You just nothing.
So it's a tree I'm in, right?
Yeah, you're hidden. Got good cover in this tree, but you can't see anything to really do.
I
anything.
will action and bonus action. Dash up to hide in that bush.
All right, make a stealth.
Actually, I guess action and then, to stealth.
Yeah.
14.
Okay, so there you are. Didn't see anything, but you go ahead and get to that point there. All right, that'll be your turn. Alaneth, you're up. What are you doing after that? It's Balin.
Run to the, or yes, I actually run to the top of the tent and tell Togar, get yourself together. And then I think that I will attack with my longbow.
Make a perception. I think you spotted them already, didn't you? I don't know
I
if you
believe-
No, you didn't. You got blinded last round.
Oh, I see.
So make a Constitution save for me real quick. See if you can get the blurriness out of your eyes.
Am I running Constitution? Is that what you
Constitution saving throw. Nope, you can't see anything. You're still seeing spots from looking in there. It's just hard to make out. You can't really see anything.
said? But I have a bonus action, correct?
Do you have a bonus action?
Yeah.
Your eyes are adjusted. Now, next round, you don't have to. You just make a normal perception check, and you can see. But that light kind of screwed up your sight.
Right. Can I cast longbow again?
Well, you don't cast longbow. You use longbow.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Can I?
You can attack in that direction, but you'll be at disadvantage to strike.
Okay.
So it's up to you if you want to try to make an attack.
I think I'm good.
Okay. Balin, your turn. To share, you're next.
So I will move up here.
Okay.
Look around the corner of the tent,
Make a
and can I
perception
see
check.
them?
Make a perception check.
9.
Nope. You see trees and stuff, but you can't really make out. They're doing a good job either stealthing or blending in with their foliage and stuff. So it's hard to make out like if there's anything in there, who's in there, what that kind of stuff.
I will. I will move up here into these bushes
Okay.
and attempt to hide.
Okay, make a stealth check. Okay.
19. I'm hiding better than the rogue.
Yay.
Oh, the look on Johnny's face. Yeah.
Suck it, Trebek. Suck it long and suck it hard.
All right, and that's it.
All right. Next up is Ashira.
Yes. Okay, I would like to run into the bushes.
Which ones?
I think I would like to run into these bushes.
Okay, you run into those bushes.
All right, so I'm running into the bushes, and
You do
then
that.
can I see anything yet?
Make a perception check.
Oh man.
No, in fact, roll a d6, please, for me.
We are the worst.
Okay, so which one of us really, really pissed off the owners of Roll20?
I don't know. This is really sad. We are so bad right now.
Oh god.
4.
Hey, speak for yourself. I'm doing just fine.
You hit yourself. You jumped into this tree. You're thinking, ha ha! You hit your face against a branch. You take 2 points of damage, fall backwards, and land on your ass, laying flat on the ground. You see this, Balin, as you see Ashera running in, like, it just crashes like hardcore into the ground.
Yeah.
I have an actual real life story like that. Someday I'll tell it to you.
Sure.
Do I have an action?
No, you were on the ground because you ran your face into a branch and lost.
Can I
Oh
say
my God.
really quick? The Fs are coming in use in the chat today. I'm just throwing it out there. Those Fs are coming into use today.
So
This is so awful.
yeah, you're seeing stars, but not from the heavens above. And that's your turn because you rolled a natural one that ends it. Hadalin, you're up, buddy. And then after that, back to the top of the round to Dromzel.
So have I seen anybody get attacked? Like, take damage?
No,
Because
I
like
don't
you
know,
said,
I
I
was-
could see.
I
you
was
saw
standing
from
right
the
in front of
general
it, took 2
directions.
bolts.
Yeah, you saw general
No, yeah,
directions.
I'm
You have to make
I
a
wanna
yeah.
see
You
if-
know which general directions come from, but you have to make a perception check to see if you can spot them.
I don't care about them. I know. I'm talking about my party members.
Yeah, you've seen everywhere everyone's moved and have a good idea. Unless they're stealthing, you'd have to again make a perception check to see.
So who is the most recent that out of the three and above me that or I guess that are closest to me took damage? So
that would be Dromzel. And he's really the only one you can. I mean, Alaneth, you don't know. She's too far away, really. She doesn't look like she's taking any serious damage. Drom's taking some damage, but.
I mean, I was just trying to see if I can't do anything against, because I don't have the greatest chance of seeing the bad guys. Can I at least do something to help him get a better
absolutely.
defense?
Yeah, you can go right next to him and do. What do you want to cast?
No, I can't. I don't have any defense spells, so I can just do if I use my shield to deflect something.
You'd have to get in front of him, not next to him. So move in front of him.
There we go. Yeah.
All right. So you provide cover with your shield.
There you go.
So you have half cover, Dromzel. So it's harder to hit you right now.
There you go. That seems decent enough.
That'll work.
All
right. So that's Hadlin's turn.
And I'll save my reaction for shield if attack does come through.
Okay. Dromzel, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'll pat Hadlin on the shoulder and say thank you. There's 3 over that way.
Yeah, you know that where they're at. You can see them.
And I point my greatsword right at the dude in the middle. And I say, "Your ass is mine." And I cast Shield of Faith.
Okay, cast Shield of Faith. You get the
so pretty much
stuff.
The tattoos glow green again, and a shimmering field goes around Drum. And then I move forward.
All right, move. Go ahead and move forward.
Hello there.
Their turn. They haul ass and dash away. You see them just book it, dude. Like book.
Oh, they think they can run away from me, do they?
Yeah, they sure do.
They're running north, I imagine, off the screen.
Yeah, they're well going off the screen. They're
just double moving though. So
yeah, they're
60
moving.
feet on this run. Yeah,
that's okay. I can chase them down.
Yeah, that's what I figured is about to happen.
Actually, they're going to use all their. They're going to use.
I move 90.
Okay. That's their turn. Takar, you're up.
Oh, can I peek out of the tents again?
You peek out of the tents. What do you want to do?
Do I see anything?
You see Alaneth sitting there at the corner there. Because she just yelled at you to get it together.
Like, your friends are under attack for sure. You can see that. Like, he sees friends.
Yeah. Okay. So I have a shear over here. I'm peeking out from right there.
You have to make a perception check. They're both in foot. You have to make a perception check. The only one you do see is Alaneth.
All right. Let's see what I see. Oh my God!
So as I was saying, you see Alaneth, and that's about all you see.
Does she look okay?
Yeah.
Everything like.
I mean, she's taking a little bit.
I'm gonna tell Alaneth, you're doing a stupendous job, and I'm going to use my bonus action to inspire her with positive praise. Am I still here?
Yeah, you do, and she gets you get that D. Was it D6?
Yeah, 1d6 inspiration.
All right, so you can use 1d6 inspiration.
And I'm going to hide again.
Okay, you go back into the tent. Alaneth, you see that. You see Takar come out like, "You're doing a great job," and then he says some other nice things. You feel his magic wash over you, and then he's like, I'm getting the F back in the tent." All right, that's your turn. Reed, you're up, buddy.
How far off now are the bandits that are running?
They're getting pretty far.
Yeah, under
But you don't know
100.
that. You just you see Dromzel there. He's heading that direction, but you still have not spotted them yet.
All right. Can I look to see if I spot them?
Yes, make a perception check.
God's
Nope.
sakes.
No, you. I mean, you hear noise. You think it could be a deer, it could be a chipmunk, it could be Dromzel. In fact, you think it's Dromzel, and you don't see anything.
I'll run up next to Dromsel.
All right, you do that.
Any idea where they're heading? Or where they are? And
They went that way, where I plan on going.
I'll tell them, hold off, let's make sure that the rest are right. We could probably track them afterward. But let's make sure that our people are arrived. And I'll call out to the group to make sure that there's none in any other direction other than where we are.
Okay. For the purposes, is anybody looking to pursue these folks or anything? Or are you guys going to take a round or two to kind of get your wits ends?
I am gonna see if I can see them first.
Right, you'd have to move. There's too much foliage. You would not be able to see Dick.
Yeah,
where you're
I would
at.
start moving kind of over here first and
Go
then
ahead.
see if I can see it.
Make a perception check.
Nope.
You see trees.
Oh my god. We can't see anything. Holy crap. Okay. In that case, then I would just head back over. So no, I'm not pursuing it.
Okay.
I don't know where they went. I'm still assuming they're somewhere over here. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over here and kind of ready an action of a firebolt in case I see one of them.
Okay.
Would you like to reconsider my? Should I get a familiar to spot things?
It wasn't just perception. Attack rolls, everything. Everything was just a
Yeah,
massive.
roll 20 just hated us today.
Okay. Anybody who's all right? I'm just go down the line. Alanith, what do you do?
I would like to go after them if possible.
All right, you run over to Dromzel.
Okay.
All right. Who else is going to make a pursuit chase?
Really quick. I am gonna drop my darkness over here. So it's not
Yeah, that's fine. Get rid of the sword. It's gone by this point anyway.
I was wondering if I can make a light spell and touch one of my crossbolts and shoot that out. Is that a thing I can do?
Well, you'd have to get up, and yes, you could do that.
All right, I'd like to do that.
All right, make an attack roll. Just
All
make a
right,
normal old. Just roll your crossbow attack.
Okay, I'll do the crossbolt attack. Where is it? That's where it is. Oh my god.
What'd you roll?
I don't know.
Wrong thing.
Yeah, that's something. I don't know what that is.
Okay, let
You're
me try-
rolling hex.
Yeah, you're rolling hex.
Okay.
Are you trying to
Wait,
hex?
wait. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Where?
It'll be on the actions tab. You'll see your crossbow there.
It's for some reason it is not.
Your crossbow isn't there.
You might not have it equipped. on
Okay.
D&D
But I
Beyond.
equipped it earlier, right?
I don't know. Did
You had it equipped. Hold on. It's actually not equipped. Hold on. 1 second. I can fix that for you. You don't have it equipped on the actual character sheet. Go to the equipment tab and click the little box next to light crossbow, and then it'll show up on the actions.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Ow!
You see this beautiful arcing shot just come out from this tree over there. You don't know why, and then you just see this light source that goes into the where
It was previously, and it lights up the small area there. I mean, it's not the biggest illuminated area, but it does illuminate something over there.
Right, and it goes 80 to 320 feet. Can we see anything? And what more?
You have still to make a perception check.
Okay.
And for you, it'd be really hard because you're still seeing stars. So maybe not for you, but for
someone
your
else do it. Somebody else. Do
It's not. Well, they have to wait their turn. Okay, Balin, you did your thing. Reed, you did your thing. Ashar, you did your thing. Hadlin, what are you doing, buddy?
I mean, yeah, I can't catch up to anybody, so I'll just get ready and start collecting our stuff in case we have to move.
Oh, you move back into the camp area, I'm assuming then?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you go back over here. All right, you three, are you going to make the pursuit?
Hey, big fella. You got room in your backpack. I'm not very fast. If you can carry me away.
Well, of course.
Right. Okay.
Drums. So I'll climb up and I'll jump into Drums' backpack.
Well, it's got stuff in there. It's going to take you a minute to get all the crap out of it.
I can sit on top of it. I'm just sort of,
Okay,
You
make an athletics check with disadvantage to sit on a bunch of stuff in a backpack.
Acrobatics?
No, okay, I'll give you acrobatics, but disadvantage.
Oh, fuck it. 9.
So you go to start moving, immediately you fall off of the backpack with all the crap in it that you're just trying to stay on top of and fall out. So, as I said before, if you want to take stuff out and then jump into the backpack, you can. It's going to slow you down a minute or two. Unless he just turns it over and just dumps everything out in a pile. Which you could do. It could be an action for Drum.
We've got a ranger with us. I'm not worried about losing him. Screw it. I'll just walk.
Okay.
I'll be able to do move, action, and dash. So.
Okay, you
I
guys
go
start moving
75.
forward. Who's going to take the lead to track this party, a group?
I will.
All right, Alanith.
I saw which way they went.
Yeah,
right?
you know the general direction, but that's tracking someone is different than the direction they went, right? So, make a survival check for me, please. Well, actually, first make an investigation check for me, Alanith.
I'm sorry, I'm doing this. Okay. One investigation.
Okay, and then make a survival check for me.
Of course. I'll be glad to.
Roll 20 hates us today. Just
Roll a
Well, since
d4.
the
Roll a. Oh no.
roll 20 hates us today. Just this is
Okay.
horrendous.
You think you know where they're going, Alan? If you think that you are, you got them. You know the direction.
I do.
Actually, you know you don't. But do you tell them that you have no idea where the hell where you can't track them, or do you want to try to see if you can track them? You know what general direction they're going.
I do, and I think that. Can I turn to Reed and ask him his thoughts? I would like to pursue.
But you have no idea. You can't find their tracks. You can't find anything.
Can I roll perception check?
That's why I had you roll investigation. Investigation is more of like, can you see foliage that's been broken? Like you can see like a general, you know the general path, but you're trying to see if you can track them after, because you know if they're going to go left or right or zigzag or anything like that. So,
Can they use the light I threw out earlier or no?
as for perception, yes, but to track somebody is different. Different set of skills, other than looking.
Can I look in the bush that they were in to see maybe a direction in which they took off running out of the bush, broken things in the bush?
Yes, make an investigation check for me.
A 25.
Oh,
All right, you spot that. Now make a survival check to see if you can track them.
14.
Yeah, you're pretty much on their trail now.
I'll start pointing. Come on, I think they're
Right,
going that way.
okay.
But
I
let's
grab
check.
Reed by the back of the shirt and put him up on my shoulder.
He cannot track them if he's on your shoulder.
Well, shit.
Just let me down. Let me down. I'm
All right. You go a ways, and then
Well, if they start pursuing, then I'm gonna go behind them. And
or
try to-
you're tracking behind them about, we'll say, 30 to 60 feet behind them, right?
whatever this distance is. Yeah, it's about 30
you
feet, I
stay
think,
up
right now.
behind them. Reed, make a perception check for me, please.
6.
All right, you guys get about 300 feet from the camp. You're tracking slowly along. You see the light arrow that you get past the arrow that a sheriff fired, right? And you're tracking, and make a dexterity saving throw. Reed, with disadvantage, please.
10.
Yep. You fail, and you guys see Reed. He's doing a great job. He's tracking them. All of a sudden, you hear, and then you see his foot just lift him up in the air, and you see this tree lift him straight up into the air, and Reed is hanging upside down from this tree.
Can I spot anyone in the area right now?
Make a perception check. Nope.
Hey.
You see your buddies. That's it.
How high in the air is Reed?
He's about 120 or about 100 feet.
What?
100 and,
What the hell tree is this?
When you look at it, you see that they had taken one of the big trees and laid some trap, so that the top of the tree, because basically the tree, as soon as the thing goes, it launches you into the tree. You hit hard against the tree, knocks the wind out of you. You're just literally laying there. The way they designed this, from this branch to the top of this tree, and
Wow.
And have you hanging there. It's 100 feet, yeah.
I'm just gonna look up at Reed for a little while.
Yeah, you can see Balin come running up, and you guys see swinging
That
back
does
and
not look
forth.
pleasant.
Little Reed just hanging up there.
I
Actually,
can get
no,
you
I'm
down,
sorry.
but it'll
It's
take me a
50
little
feet.
while.
I'm sorry. I had the miscalculation here. It's 50 feet. He's 50
Okay,
feet in the air.
that's better. I can get you down. It will take me a little while, though. Johnny. Okay. What is everyone else doing? Because if I'm gonna try and take him down, it's gonna take me a while. So.
I'm honestly afraid to even try to roll anything because how bad roll 20 is.
Mhm.
It's gross.
Yeah.
I'm about to do something that doesn't require rolls, so that's why I'm waiting to see what everyone else does.
What do you guys do? You have your buddy hanging from the tree.
I cast energy.
Yeah, I can't do anything to get him down.
So I'm gonna use mold earth
Okay.
on the ground below,
Okay.
and I'm going to start basically creating a ramp. So I'm gonna create like a square and then shove it against the tree, and then grab another block. It's gonna take me a while. This is like minutes, I understand. But it's basically creating a square, then creating a triangle, stuffing it against it, taking a ramp, putting it on top, and just repeating this process over and over again until I can get a ramp that basically is like a triangle all the way up, like a slide that goes about 40 feet high. And then I will use Firebolt at the rope, so he falls right on the ramp and slides all the way down. So it's only like a 5-foot drop.
All right. Make it. We'll say it does
It's
it.
gonna take forever.
Yeah, it takes about.
Each spell is 6 seconds, and it takes probably about like 50 casts of this probably to do it.
You don't have
this
a-
is
Is this a
this is a
cantrip?
long process. This is a cantrip. It is a cantrip.
Yeah,
So it's gonna take a long time, but if nobody else has any solution,
forever. The sun's actually starting to come up now. By the time you guys get this little ramp thing set
unless
up.
anyone else has any other ideas, I will
Well, I mean,
continue
you can
doing
climb
this.
the tree and cut him down.
I have.
Yeah,
But he's
I
gonna
was
fall
just getting ready
50
to say
feet.
that.
I have
If somebody wants-
radiance. I have radiance. What is it?
You're not there, Shira.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm not there.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean, we could just cut him down. I can, like, heal him when
Yeah,
he
if you guys
lands.
want to, if someone
Hopefully
wants
he
to
bounces
climb
a
the
couple
tree,
times.
if you want to climb the tree and either cut him down or pull him over or however you want to do it, who wants to do it? Or you can do the mold.
It's 50 feet up. I don't. That is too
Okay.
high for me. I'm still hurting from the battle.
Can I do like a sit up and grab the rope hold of my foot?
Make a dexterity. No, make an athletics check. This is athletics check to see if you can use your ability to try to grab the rope and maybe
Oh,
do
fucking hell. I'm a halfling, I don't roll ones.
Yeah, there you
18!
Yeah, you're,
Thank God
you're
for being
able
halfling.
to grab the rope and start climbing up, and then make an acrobatics check. So now you're trying to balance your way up.
Natural 20.
Yeah, you're able to climb up, get to the branch, because you don't weigh that much, right?
35 pounds.
Take the rope off, and then climb over, and then you're able to climb down. It takes you about, I'd say, 15-20 minutes to do all this.
Just at that time, a nice ramp appears below you.
I'll walk over and I'll tap Balan on the hip. It's a beautiful ramp you built. Who's it for?
Well, at least you're
Yeah,
down.
like while he's still casting it, you're next to
Yeah,
him,
I'm just like casting, like
"That's
moving
pretty
dirt.
impressive."
Pull an apple out of my pack. Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah.
No,
I'm glad you're safe. That seemed very high.
Yeah. Let's get back to the camp. Let's get
Yes.
everyone. Regroup. And then we're gonna go kill those sons of bitches.
Maybe we just let them go. We made it out alive. That is enough. We have our own places to be.
Speak for yourself. I'm gonna take it personally to usher him into the afterlife myself.
But how do you expect to find them? We can't even follow their tracks here.
The daylight will probably help us. Let's make sure the others are alright.
I don't know if we want to take a side mission, Dromzel. We have a mission from the Raven Queen to go to Hupperduke.
That is true. Your mission is the more important. Your duty to the church does stand for you, Drum.
Yeah, but ushering someone personally into the afterlife is also doing something for the Raven Queen.
That's
Let's keep an
not
eye
what
out
the
for
Raven
them.
Queen teaches. Get out of here, Dromzel.
Maybe we can find them along the way, but maybe we should just head to Hupperduke and keep our eyes open.
So let's say you guys... Okay, we're out of combat. You guys are back on the world map.
Roll20 hates us.
I want to go over and I want to start looking for anything on the ones that we did kill.
Make an investigation check.
Does anybody want to help me or
I am gonna help,
inspire me?
especially. I'm
Maybe
gonna
a bard will
look
sing
in
a song.
the bard is still sleeping. He can't spot anything. We have had the worst.
Jeez, this is bad. All right, so Balan, you want to help me look through these guys?
Yeah, I'll aid him in doing it.
All right, make an
I'll let him do
investigation check with advantage.
And with guidance.
Wow.
Pair of 14s. So that a guidance
And
is a D4?
Yeah.
D4.
3.
Okay.
Yeah,
17.
and you find total of like 15 silver. They're very poorly dressed in really shitty leathers. You find the crossbows are barely suitable. They can fire, but yeah, you don't find really, other than some silver, there's not much on these guys.
Any tattoos or anything of that on them?
You didn't roll high enough to really see anything like that, but you do. That's what you find on them.
I could really use the rest of my nap now.
So there were three sets of leather armor and
It's
three
crappy.
poor
It's
condition.
crapper. Yeah, 3 crappy crossbows, 3 crappy sets of armor, and there's nothing of even remote value here. Probably why they were trying to rob you.
And so it's just the 15 silver then.
Yeah.
All right. Did you find everything you think you can find, Reed?
That looks it.
All right. I think I'm just gonna go back to sleep.
Well, it's
Maybe
now.
we should
It's now
make sure the
beginning.
others are
The
good.
sun is starting to rise. It is now.
Oh, I know. I'm
very-
planning on sleeping during the day. We only need I think we're like 2 hours short. I think because we were on. This was the last one, so.
No, you're
Probably
fine.
sleep.
You're not going to get any exhaustion or anything like that. You're fine.
Well, I know, but I never
think he's
completed
more
my
thinking
long
about-
rest.
Oh, your
Yeah.
long rest? Yeah.
Finishing a long rest.
Yeah, I kind of need to finish my
Because-
long rest.
Yeah, all of us
So,
need to finish our long rest.
Yeah.
The ones that got woken up.
So I just want to go back in the tent and sleep for like another couple hours to finish off my long rest.
All right, you do that, so you go get some rest. What's everybody else doing?
Gotta do the same.
I gotta do the same.
All right, anybody gonna stay awake?
I'll stay awake, but that should let me take a short rest, right?
Yeah, you can just rest up a little bit and
Try to get
Okay.
back some of these hit points.
yeah, it's no problem.
I mean, I can stay awake and let you go to sleep since you're wounded and I'm not, but I won't get my spells back.
You go get your spells back. I don't have spells to speak of, so don't worry about that. Short rest,
Well,
I
I
can do
mean,
it while I'm
like,
sitting here.
I mean,
before-
I didn't use any of them, so it doesn't matter.
No, all I'm going to do is sit here by the fire and cook pre-breakfast.
You're gonna cook and drink?
Oh no, not drink. It's pre-breakfast. It's the breakfast you have before breakfast.
Well,
I mean, I still had a couple spells left that I could heal people up with before I finished my long rest, so.
fine. I'll go back to sleep. And I probably fall asleep in like less than 30 seconds.
Dromsel, if you want to just heal me a little bit before you go to bed, I'll keep a watch out.
Wow, a whole 4.
That's better than nothing.
All right, you
All
guys
right.
take some time to complete your long rest. It gets into about 10 a.m. when you guys all wake up from your rest and recovery from the previous night's battle. When you wake up, Reed's got breakfast waiting for you. What do you guys do then?
Are they breakfast sandwiches?
No. They don't have
No
any-
bread.
Oh, okay.
You have
I will eat-
traveling crackers and meats and cheeses and some fruits.
Oh,
and
so
stuff.
little mini sandwiches. Is it not the same concept to use crackers and put cheese in the middle?
I wouldn't say with these kind of crackers that you might want to do that.
Uh-huh. Well, I will eat whatever it is, and maybe we
you
should
do have
start
hard
moving.
you do have hard biscuits, but
Hardtack.
yeah.
So maybe we should start moving towards Hupperduke. I hope we're not still trying to chase after them. We have no idea where they are, and it's been a few hours now. I don't think it's a wise idea.
What we'll do tonight, though, is we'll probably set up a little bit better defensive perimeter around our camp.
That we can do.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Go ahead.
I think we're heading over to Hupperduke.
All right.
Yep.
So you guys get on the wagon, get everything loaded up, break down camp. Alanith, make a animal handling check for me, please.
Oh, real quick, Ranger. Before we go, I'm gonna do last rites on the dudes that we killed.
All right, you do that.
'Cause It's what we do.
That's right. We're done.
I thought I was still washing the poison out of my eyes.
I'm gonna take a guess, and I'm gonna. Yeah, in the morning, I'm gonna draw another card. I'm really afraid of what the hell I'm gonna draw right
Okay.
now.
Since I still have a spell, may I cast Good Berry?
Yes.
I will cast Good Berry. Hand one out to everyone.
All right. Everybody gets a good berry. How long do those last?
A day.
A day.
24 hours.
Yeah,
yeah,
you get to
24 hour.
You're gonna eat it. Eat it now, probably.
All right, what's a good berry do?
It just fills up. You don't need any food for the rest of the day. That's it.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the equivalent of a full-fledged meal.
Okay.
So the card I drew, Ranger, was
Yes.
the Justice card.
You think that makes sense after last night? What happened? Justice was
Okay.
served.
Mm-hmm.
It also restores a hit point, might I add.
Yes.
Good-
Yeah.
You get 1 hit point in it. Yeah. So yeah, it makes sense. You think you doled out justice?
I'm also partially afraid that this means that we're going to encounter them and Dromsel's going to dole out his justice too.
You don't know. All right, so before we go ahead and get to the second part of the stream, I need something more to drink. So I think this will be a perfect time for us to take a break. So with that, we're going to take a break. Woo! We'll be back in about 11 minutes. So for everybody watching, we'll be back in like 11 minutes. So go grab...
Timer will be on the screen, by the way.
So go grab some drinks, grab some snacks, take a whiz, whatever you need to do, and we will be back. Hold on, I don't know if I changed out the commercial. Let me look. Uh-oh.
Did you not change that? Is it playing the one from last time? Well, then it's a little longer.
Oh, yeah. Let me look. Where did we put the commercial?
I don't know. I sent you the file.
Oh, no. I'm saying, in...
Oh, you just have to press it on... You have to press it on your stream
I know,
deck.
but I have to change it, so I have to actually go to it and do the...
Oh, okay. Oh, just play the old one. That's fine.
No, I want to fix it. Let me find it. Okay, break.
Hey everyone, Finity from Reality.
Well, that's 15. It's 15. It's 15 minutes, so we can just go with that. All right, so let me go back to roll 7. All right, I'm gonna go into break. So 15 minutes. So there we go.
Hey everyone, Finity from Reality Skewed Gamers here, and I wanted to take a minute to thank every one of our fan and viewers out there for showing your love and support for RSG. Now, how can you continue to show your love and support for RSG? Well, first off, a simple thing, head on to our Discord, a growing community of gamers, great place for you. So if you're not on our Discord already, !Discord in chat will give you the link to join our Discord. And if you want to show your support for RSG as well, Twitch provides a lot of different ways where you can do that. Now, not only can you donate bits, and there's also a link down below for our stream elements where you can donate directly. But of course, Twitch provides the options for giving us your subscriptions. Now, we always appreciate all of our fans for subscribing. And of course, those that use your Twitch Prime on our channel, because we know you only get one of those. So spending it on RSG is a big deal, and we always appreciate it. And if you want to help others also to experience the true nature of RSG, you can also gift a sub to anyone in the chat as well. And for those of you that are Twitch Prime members, if you've given it to us before, we would always appreciate to get it again, but Twitch Prime does require you to do it each month. So if you haven't renewed your Twitch Prime already, whether you give it to RSG or another content creator, make sure you use that Twitch Prime, because that is a handy resource to help all content creators. RSG would not be here if it was not for all of the support from our viewers, and we hope to continue growing our channel and our charity efforts with your help. So for that, I, Infinity with Reality Skewed Gamers, want to thank everyone out there and of course show you our love. Now today, for your break entertainment during this D&D session, we have something a little bit different for you. Now you see the Twitch logo up there, and that is because if you have not hit the follow, make sure you hit the follow, because we bring a lot of fun entertainment. In addition, I think we have the greatest viewers in anywhere on the Twitch platform, so we hope that you become a part of it. And one of the things we love that the viewers do is use the clipping function for our streams. So here you go. It is a compilation of a bunch of clips that have been put together by our viewers, and we hope you guys continue to put these clips together, and we will feature them on some future breaks during our D&D campaign. So enjoy. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, pew pew! There we go! 11,000 crit, and Rose Tico with 3 kills. Shadow Sean was correct, guessing 3 off the bat. Relic 7, Rose Tico, the hero of the Resistance.
Thank you, Ray Rock. At least somebody wants to be near our chest.
Her chest is on fire.
Give me a break!
That's how you not do it.
The block makes it difficult.
Yeah, no, we can't get up there because somebody keeps moving it.
Not that block, I meant the one up top.
Oh. Gotcha.
I can't get up on this block to save my life.
Get up on that block.
It's like every time I jump on it, it tips.
Just gotta get more than tipped. Then
Granted was like trying to adjust it, and we just keep on like just using the block and getting up. Week. All right, and winner of this race is in fact Panty Policia. Congratulations! And now, oh my god, I have to give Panty Policia some pickles. Into the spoon all the way down here through the ramp. Then you're gonna make it all the way down to the end.
I mean, if you
Pass around to Steve, and then into the finish.
Yeah.
So pretty simple once you make it through, but this storm is crazy. Look at it; it's already destroyed some of the blocks and the pieces, and things are flying around. So it's pretty. No, Durgan.
There
Bad
be a
Durgan.
tornado up in that there thing there.
Bad
out there,
Durgan.
So let me tell you, that's a. What is? Oh, Durgan. No.
Bad Durgan. All right.
Why would you say moist balls? God
Oh my
damn
god.
it,
Why would
Durgan.
you say it on stream, Ranger? Okay, we're down to 10, 9,
They want
8.
moist balls?
Olives and mushrooms and green peppers on my pizza. That's it.
Olives.
I like. Oh.
Or I like a meat lover's pizza because I do love meat.
Hello, Stu. It is so nice to finally meet you.
Holy fucking shit.
Okay.
Hey Finn, what's my favorite sex position? Pig
What?
in a blanket.
Oh god.
Yeah!
Again, Durgan, I think people
No, we
need to
don't.
see.
No, we don't.
look, you put your arms out
Security.
and you bend down.
Unruly patient here. Somebody call the security. Special police. Special police.
Did you get it? Look, you just look down, bend down. That's look down, and up, and down, and up, and down. There you go. It's easy.
Yes, Ouchie, we are going to be playing with my balls tonight. Of course. 8 p.m. Eastern Time. There is an official poll in Finn. I'm reading Ouchie's message, and I just said there's an official poll in Finn, and that's going to be clipped. Oh my god. Okay. So we're good now. Okay, that's why the eggs were not going in there. But we managed to, with science, get it in there. So that's pretty awesome. All right, we're gonna attach the paddle now.
I'm coming. No, you got me. I got tongued.
It's a good map to have as like a transition as we go into the boost ones. All right,
Have you
exclamation
picked my
point.
song out?
When I only had
What?
one baby, he said the next time
If
he
you
gave
have-
us the tip, and he lied.
Gosh.
we,
Oh my God.
we ended up with 2 babies.
XO 126. Thank you. I swear I heard you say, "Did you pick my thong out?"
Oh, did you pick a song out?
Okay, okay, so butter was here. Okay, 200 grams of butter. It looked like it still had the wrapper in there, but whatever. Okay, now we need brown sugar. I hope you wash your hands. Good point, Durgan. Good point. Where's this?
I'm gonna
I'm not a woodsman right now, okay?
I
I'm a
know.
free-for-all freelancer with my glorious beard. I do what I want.
Did you grab it, Grim?
I am always grabbing it.
Yeah, I grab.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right, let's heal up a little bit. Get Jedi Consular going here. We're gonna roar. Roar!
Twig and a piece of bait on it.
My
There you
venom
go.
is
That's
a
why I'm not catching
masturbator.
anything.
Exactly.
I knew, Durgan. I knew.
We should be a masturbator like she is.
No?
One day.
Oh.
I mean, all I do is just stand there and jiggle my arm a little bit and never catch anything.
Maybe if you had a bigger worm.
Hey Finn, what do you get when you have 2 little green balls in your hand?
Arr, I be a pirate.
No, it's not a pirate. Let me do it again. Hey Finn, what do you get when you have 2 little green balls in your hand?
I don't know what.
My undivided attention.
Oh god.
Holy crap, you're gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
You made it.
I've gotten good
That
at the
Pokemon.
wall walking.
Best Pokemon ever for now.
Oh god, what the hell? Okay. That's interesting.
Well, if you dive in, you can get to the
Oh,
other side because
well,
I'm
good.
way up there.
Okay. Ooh, it's like an office.
I'm
All
holding
right.
it for you. Go ahead.
Oh.
Whoa, on watch.
All right.
You can do it, Nurse McVenom.
I'm trying to line it up right because every time I do it.
And here we have McVenom.
Jesus.
Use
I'm
your
done.
lunge.
You have to grab onto it?
Obviously.
Oh, you need help, Durgan? You need some help? Don't worry, I'll help you. I'll fight these off for you. There you go. There you go.
McVenom.
You're welcome.
Oh my god.
This is why I divorced her as a camping wife.
Mm-hmm.
Need to help you get that unstuck again.
No, but you did do a good job.
Make venom in her natural habitat.
Okay, there she is. She made it to the second ledge. She's on the second ledge. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. She's heading into the third. What's she gonna do for the third? This one's slippery.
Let's see if she can handle this.
And she makes the jump, arms it, and overshoots it.
What?
It's slippery.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
I'm
close
running
when you
back.
were saying you were coming. Okay. I would have just.
Whoa.
I would have just.
Hello.
Marbles on
There's
the
only one
track.
place you're gonna find pickles, and that's in our pants, and we only share them when we want.
Bum, bum, ba, bum.
No, McVenom, no.
The terror beak strikes back.
God.
There's 100 little night terrors everywhere. We're all going insane in the water.
Oh look, there's some gold.
Here, get uncrowded from around the cistern there.
I hate you both so much. Seriously, now I hate you both. Don't talk to me for 24 hours.
As we get ready to start again, I wanted to thank all of our viewers out there, especially the new ones, for of course watching the RSG channel. Now, for those of you that are new here, RSG is a very professional gaming channel, and we are here to provide you quality content. And so I wanted to give you a little bit of a rundown of everything that RSG covers regularly. So from Mondays to Fridays during the 12 o'clock Eastern Time hour, we have on YouTube a live stream that we call the RSG Lunch Hour. Now this is there to get you through the doldrums of the day, largely covers Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes as our primary game, but we talk about anything and everything for you. Now on Mondays, we do have Marbles Monday. Now Marbles is a fun interactive Twitch game that if you are not familiar with, is really, really fun. And the way we do it at RSG is always a little bit different than the normal play. So please come out on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time and join us for Marbles on Stream. On Tuesday nights, we have our Don't Starve Together Tuesdays. And it's just what it sounds like, Don't Starve Together on Tuesday nights. And that's what we do at 8 p.m. Eastern Time with a great group of friends from the community. On Wednesday nights on YouTube at 8 p.m. Eastern Time is our longest running Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes live stream, which covers the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes game. It is the longest running live stream in the galaxy for the game. So if you guys are interested in that or just want to check out what the game is about, make sure to head to that on our YouTube channel. On Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we have coverage of State of Survival, another mobile app game. And so if you guys are interested in fighting zombies and surviving the apocalypse, make sure you check that out on YouTube. At 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturdays, we have Jedi Academy. Jedi Academy is a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes based stream It's a pure question and answer stream done and hosted by RSG with a great group of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes content creators there to answer questions for the community for about 2 hours. So if you want to have your questions answered about this mobile game, head to our channel on YouTube on 10 a.m. Eastern Time and make sure that you are there to get your questions answered. On Twitch at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we have our D&D campaign right here. You guys are watching that now, and we really appreciate it and hope you guys are enjoying it, and we will continue to do this at 8 p.m. Eastern. Then on Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube, we have our Star Wars Dungeons & Dragons campaign. That's right, 2 Dungeons & Dragons campaign, our regular, normal D&D 5e on Saturdays, and Star Wars on YouTube. So make sure you check that out as well. And then at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Twitch, we have our Sunday Night Gaming. Now, this is where we will rotate different games and just have fun with a group from the RSG community, and of course with you guys in chat. Some will be interactive, some will just be fun, some will be ridiculous. But even beyond all of these, from a Monday to Sunday schedule, we will have random streams throughout the week, both on YouTube and on Twitch. So make sure that while you guys are here on Twitch, you hit that follow button so you can get notified whenever we go live. And with that, we're about to get started here with our Dungeons & Dragons stream. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this little break, taken some time off, and get ready for the second half of the campaign. And on that note, I am Infinity with Reality Skewed Gamers. Thank you guys for watching and hope you enjoy the second half.
All right, we are back. Welcome back, everybody. Hope everyone had a nice little short rest. We continue on. I'm going to change the music.
We survived. We survived.
Finn, roll d20 minus 20, please, for me, please.
Oh, come on. We survived. I'm happy. That was really bad. We had a really bad combat.
Oh, or like the Keystone
-8.
Yeah. You have the diarrhea for the rest of the trips.
I will cast Shape Water and start making things with it.
It makes the diarrhea worse. All right. All right. Back into the game. Welcome back, everybody. Alanith, I need you to make an animal handling check, please.
Oh, I thought I just did that. No.
I don't see it. Oh, you do fine. Yeah, you're able to handle the horses. So you've lost some time today. You guys won't be able to go as far unless you want to push it. So you guys have survived your first encounter as a group. You did well. You feel tired but rejuvenated at the same time that you guys were able to fight off some baddies. You know there's bandits along any route that they think they can get something from you, they can. But you guys peacefully make your way in. You get to about right here on the map where there's this little forest area. You come along on your trip, you see that there is a small town, and by town I mean like 3 buildings. Looks like it's a wayward post, mainly military. There's a place for horses and saddles. There's looks like a pub, and there looks like a place to stay, an inn/pub, and there also looks to be like a little small general store at this location as you guys get to the end of your journey during the day. Do you guys want to try to rest here, or do you want to continue on past here? It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon when you hit this way station.
Anyone want to sleep in a bed?
I don't think it'd be bad to stay. Off of them that we killed, I got 15 silver, so I figured it's 2 for each of us, and then we'll throw some in a pot for general party use if we need. Anybody feel comfortable being like an accountant to hold on to a party fund?
The bard seems to be pretty good with money.
He's good with getting money, but
I'm good at spending it too.
This is stuff that we all have to agree on to spend.
Alunath, you seem to know him the best. Can he be trusted?
May I hold on to the money, Reed?
Yeah, if you'd like.
That seems like a much better idea now.
So I'll give her the 1 extra silver.
And I shall put it in my...
And then we all get 2, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys do?
Adeline, Dromzo, would you mind training me before we go for bed one more time? Finn's completely regretting this. Yeah.
We'll continue your training. Sure.
All right. Try to lift the rock.
Okay. Oh, this is okay. Because the rolls have been fantastic today. That this is the most brilliant idea. Okay, what am I doing?
Strength athletics check.
Okay, yeah, same. Okay, so 17.
Hey! Right, so that's a success. You need 10 in a row before you can start using the sword.
Okay.
Or 10 succeeds. I'm sorry.
Just 10 succeeds. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Before you can start using the actual sword.
1 succeed.
Yep. So every day you can do it. Every time you don't do it, you just have to wait another day before you can add another success.
Okay, so only 1 attempt per day to do it.
Right, you can only do it once per day. Right.
Got it.
So you do that. You pull up and you see that a lot of military here, a lot of Crown's Guard, roving patrols, things of that nature stop here. The place for the horses is looks like a military supply chain wagon, but it looks like it's privately owned. It just seems that there's just, because it's the main road, the military will stop here, put their horses, stay in stuff for the night. And you see that the pub is a big pub because it's also got a big area. The pub's separate from another building that's separate. Looks like a big giant square building that looks like a makeshift inn. In the crudest sense of the thing. I mean, it's well put together. There's nothing really fancy about it. The name of the pub is the Stinky Mushroom. And then the general store across is Beater's General Store and Supply.
Beater's,
Beeters.
What's the name of this town again? It's just a military outpost?
It's just a little dinky wayward point next to this big forest area there on the map. What do you guys do?
I think I'm ready to call it a night.
Should we go speak with someone about purchasing a room or some rooms? Or
Yes. Maybe we should go to the inn.
we should go to the inn and maybe try not to get in trouble at the outpost. There seem to be a lot of fighting men here. Men who drink, who like to fight, and then drink.
Sounds like your kind of place, Hadelin.
Is there somebody in particular you are thinking about? And looking over towards Hadelin and Togar.
We're men in tights.
Maybe we should make sure that we watch them.
They should come with us, and we should all purchase room and go to sleep, so we do not have to rescue them later.
Believe me, I am smarter than to attack someone here. I will have someone else do it for me instead.
Please tell me that is not part of my training.
Yeah, you're learning. Let's head towards the end.
Alright, so easy enough. It's like a silver to put your horses and wagon into the area. It's not that expensive, right? So you're able to get your wagon kind of hitched up and the horses are taken care of, right? You walk to this inn. It's got a lot of different people. The pub area is a big area. It's actually 2 stories. It's got a little stairs going in the back. It looks like it goes to the upstairs. You think looking at it, maybe that's where the people that maybe own this place live, and then they just have this giant area on the bottom here. It's got about 25 tables, half are filled with different types of guards. You see a couple groups, about 3 to 4 of soldiers from the Dwindlian Empire. One group looks to be like main soldiers. Another group looks to be more like scouts, horsemen, rangers of that sort. You see some other groups. You see some travelers and some other tables and stuff like that. You walk in, it's quiet. Everyone's talking. There's a lot of conversation going on and stuff like that. There's a few people at the bar area. There's two blonde-haired women that are going around serving everybody. There's a young man with long hair and a ponytail in the back that is serving drinks and stuff. And then you see next to this is a nice fireplace. It's stone. You see an old woman that's just sitting in a nice little rocking chair that's just sewing. She's doing some cross-stitch needle stuff. And then that's the kind of the layout that you hear right now. Let's see.
Is this the inn that we're at?
This is the pub.
This is why did we walk into the pub? I thought we were going to walk around the pub.
Well, you guys walked into the pub. Usually it looks like the pub and the inn are connected because the inn is right behind the pub, and there's a walkway that goes from a door in the back of the pub that goes to the inn portion.
Okay. Well, I walk up to one of the barmaids and ask her where I would acquire rooms at.
She goes, Oh, sorry there, dear. I didn't see you. Go speak to me brother. He's over there behind the bar.
All right.
Can I walk up to the barmaid?
Yeah, you can.
2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps, please.
Right away. Where you be sitting there, sweetie?
Right here.
All right. You grab one of the empty tables.
I'm walking with Ashira.
Okay, so you two walk over to the guy. He's just pouring ale, and he's kind of talking to some of the soldiers and stuff. And he looks young, but he looks wise in his years and stuff. There's a scar underneath his chin that leaves there, and you kind of see that some of the soldiers are talking with him with a little bit of reverence and respect and stuff. And he sees just as like, "Oh well, good day to you folks. How can I help you? Welcome to the Stinky Mushroom."
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh, the pleasure.
My name is Balin. What is your name?
Oh, my name is Ricktar.
Very nice to meet you, Ricktar. I am here with a lot of my friends, and we're hoping to get some rooms.
Oh, we've got plenty for you. It's a silver and 5 copper per room. He has his own bed. It's very simple. There's no elegance here, but we've got what you need. How many are you looking for?
Is it only one person per room?
It's one person per room.
We are 7 of us. Is there any way that maybe we could get a discount, since there's so many?
Are you in the military?
We are not part of the direct military. However, we are working for the Raven Queen.
I'm sorry, no religious affiliations get a special discount here, laddie. But I can tell you, I mean, only for the military do we give a little bit of a cheaper rate. By order of the Dwindlian Empire. I got to follow the law, but I can still give you the rates. We got plenty of rooms. You're lucky because we had a group of soldiers leave just yesterday. Would have been a little bit tighter, but we do have the room for you.
I'll just look at Ashira. I think this will work, right?
But I would like to sleep in the bed tonight.
Okay. Let me go collect the money from everyone. I do not have it, so hold on. And I'll go and kind of make my way to each person and tell them it's silver and 5 copper for the room and collect it from everyone.
I pay. What did you say? 1 silver and 5 copper?
Yep. 1 silver, 5 copper.
Done.
All right, you come back over and hand over the money, and he's like, all right. And he kind of like, here your room keys for you. It's a simple lock, but it'll do fine. And if you need anything, just get with one of my sisters, and they'll get you squared away.
Thank you very much. And what are the names of your sisters, in case we need their help?
Helga and Lainey.
Helga and Lainey. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay. And I'll go give the keys to each person.
All right, you each get a room key. They're very, very simple. You know, the one barmaid comes over and brings you, Takar, your drinks and crisp. And she looks at all you who are now sitting out there. She's like, "Oh, my name is Helga. I'll be more than glad to serve you. What are you wanting to drink or eat? Maybe both."
Could I just get some water, please?
I can get you that, dearie. Anybody else? I'd be more glad.
Well, I'll take a pint.
All right.
Just get a pot of tea and have you anything like maybe like a steak.
Well, we have venison meat. We don't have a steak per se, but we have cheese and bread and steak, or venison meat. If that, and we also have a light soup.
I'll take the venison and a loaf of bread if you have it.
All right.
I'll go for the same.
All right.
That actually sounds pretty good right now.
All
Could
right.
I have some soup, please?
You
I would
may
like-
do. You may indeed, dearie.
I will have some water and a salad if possible.
What's a salad?
Spring greens, if you have them. If not, fall greens.
So the items on the menu, dearie, are venison with cheese and bread, and we have a nice light soup.
I will take the venison, please.
All right. Anybody else?
Same. Food and drink.
All right. She adds it up. That'll be 3 silver and 7 coppers total. If you want to pay it all, you can when I get back. And she runs off to get your stuff. And when she comes back, she brings everybody's drinks first. The tea, the water, the ales. And then she comes back. And about 10 minutes later, she comes back. And for each of you that wanted the venison, you get a nice big plate of venison. It's very nice. It's cut thin. It's got a little bit of a couple rolls with it. So if you want to make it like in a sandwich, you can. You get your loaf of bread on top of that. So who's... You guys...
I'll give her 4 silver for it.
All right, and here's your change there, sir.
Oh, thank you.
All right. She kind of looks at you like cheapskate and walks off.
And then what I'll do is I'll toss her gold on her way back.
All right, I was waiting for you to do that. She doesn't do that because if you do that, then she's not going to do that. So, and then she's like, "Oh, sir, you're too kind. Oh, if you need anything, just yell for Helga, and I'll be right here for you."
All right, Helga. If you get the chance later on, maybe just if you've got some salt, maybe just for the.
Dude, bring it right now.
Oh, thank you.
She goes and immediately comes and gets your salt and brings it to you. Anything else?
So far, so good.
All right. So food is served, drinks are served. If you guys want to have a conversation, now would be a good time. You guys can have dinner conversation. Anybody has anything to say or talk about? Go ahead.
I do my usual thing, so I'll just grab my stone, put it between my hands, and then drop it in my water before I start drinking. I'll just drink the water while they're
It's a weird one.
It's the stone, is it flavored or?
No, just mainly a ritual, and I'll just kind of reach my hand in and pull it out.
I think it adds
and-
more minerals to his drinks.
So it becomes that mineral water.
No, it would be interesting though if it did.
It's just like a tradition of your people, or?
Yes. So on each side we put something to hope that this drink provides us some kind of blessing. So on one side I do have the head of the raven, and on the other side, because of everything that happened yesterday, I have put a shield on it, hoping to protect me and my friends.
Oh, that's nice of you.
And I'll put it back in the cup and start drinking.
Yeah, I could use some protection.
So you do make sure to wash it before you put it in your food and stuff, right?
It only goes in the water or liquid that you're drinking, so pretty much it stays clean. But if need be, I can clean it.
So you wouldn't put it in soup?
No,
Oh,
only in
that's
water,
good.
only in the liquids that you drink.
How far are we to Humperdinck?
6 more days, you think, at the minimum?
Oh, Jesus.
I feel as if, as a former mercenary, we should have possibly received a discount.
Oh, you are a former mercenary?
Of course.
I did not realize this.
I don't know if they'd really count that because they said military only for the discount.
They did. I don't know if being former matters.
Technically, we're all currently mercenaries. I just want to throw that out there.
Agreed.
Speak for yourself, Dragonborn.
I just not a point of negotiation. Agreed.
Besides, it's usually better to try to keep a lower profile. Try to get in on a discount for a group that we're going to be kind of a giveaway. The lack of uniforms, all of that. So.
Well, and also if you didn't notice, I'm kind of the only one that looks like this in here.
It is pretty hard not to spot a giant orc.
But a pipe's a bit of a giveaway.
Well, we got a couple of them with Hadlin too, so.
Yeah, but Hadlin and I aren't much more than table height, so we'll blend in.
That's true. That's true. He kind of looks like a chimney from down here.
Or a tree. Certainly tree.
Speaking of trees, that was pretty impressive how you got stuck up in that tree.
Yeah, that's a bucket list item right there.
It was very roguey.
Yes. It was something. That's
you
how exactly
you try to
did you
hear
get
Tagar.
down?
You try to hear Tagar talk. He's grumbling because he's here gurgle 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 because for some reason he's not using his character voice.
How did you manage to get down? I was trying to get the ramp to get to you, and then all of a sudden you were there.
I sort of cut the rope and grabbed onto the tree and just climbed down.
I take it you've never really met a halfling before, have you?
No, where
They're
I'm from, it's...
notoriously, light on their feet and stuff. Especially
we get
when
away
they're
with the
flying
world.
through the air.
No,
Most
where
of
I'm
us don't
from,
like to
there's not
fly.
a lot. Yeah, there's not a lot of halflings where I'm from. It's just a lot of humans.
We get around a bit, but where exactly are you from?
Are you familiar with a place called Vasselheim?
I've heard of it.
It is a small town just outside of Vasselheim.
It's not local, that's for sure.
No, it definitely isn't. It has been quite a trek to make it over here. And traveled through an entire country that I'm not familiar with, just to make it over to the Church of the Raven Queen here.
They having churches over there, or did you just have to find this one?
No, I was told specifically by the Church of the Raven Queen in Vasselheim to come to this one. So it required me to come all the way from Islara.
They pawned you off on us, huh?
That is what it appears to be, yes. And I'll kind of laugh too and continue drinking from the water. It's yeah, you are now responsible for me, and I'll kind of pat him on the shoulder.
I have no idea.
You don't feel responsible for yourself?
Not according to the High Priestess.
Interesting.
I even struggle with the boulder. You saw it yourself.
Try.
You know, most people should tend to play to their strengths more. Not all of us can be gifted to be physically strong like Drumsel or Hadlin here, or be able to talk our ways out of things like Togar over there. So it's, it's good to work on things you're not good at. But,
That is-
not all of us always can do everything well.
That I understand. I do prefer to learn a little bit more. That is why I am trying to learn to use the longsword, as well as learning a little bit more about alchemy. Just
It's good.
learning
Yeah, I
as a
mean,
thing.
I learned to climb because items on high shelves tend to be not a real strength of mine. So
I have magic that help me get by, but I want to try to not be quite as reliant on them. You never know when situations arise when the magic just won't be there.
I know the feeling. It's I never was one much for the magic. I've learned a few of them here and there, but certainly it wasn't the top of my class when it came to a lot of the arcane stuff. So
Class. Is that how you learn magic here?
It depends on where you are. Some people are naturally gifted, or some people may have a singular teacher that shows them.
Or if you have
other
really
people,
deep pocket.
Yeah, some of them, their parents may have been some sort of celestial being, took a liking to their other parent. Some of us experience a bit more to try to pick up some.
I'll kind of look around. Is anyone paying attention to our table?
Make a perception
Ranger.
check.
Natural 20.
Wow, now he's perceptive.
Now, in a bar, I'm natural 20. It's ridiculous.
Other than Helga, no.
And she's just kind of looking to wait for us to.
Oh
wave
yeah,
our
you
hands,
tipped
right?
her big, a gold piece. Shit, she's
Okay.
on back and foot. She's been
But
on it. She's been on it like a blue
well out
bonnet.
of earshot.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
But she's out of earshot right
oh
now,
yeah,
right?
yeah. No, there's no one really nearby you guys.
Okay, so I'll kind of lean in towards Reed and just kind of whisper a little bit. I know I'm not supposed to ask about this publicly, but you seem to know a little bit about the Cerberus Assembly. What exactly are they? They seem very magical and powerful. Are they the ones that learn magic here?
They're not the only ones that do. You can almost sort of think of them as like a separate branch of the military, to the point where they get a lot of more autonomy to go around and perform things for the king that other things aren't as well equipped to do. And even within them, there's specializations. But in general, even someone considered to be a weaker member of the Cerberus Assembly tends to be a rather formidable individual.
I would be lying if I said that the thought of joining the Cerberus Assembly after that day in the bar with the map did not cross my mind a few times. And at least training to potentially join the Cerberus Assembly, but it does not seem like the path that I was set on, so I did not accept that offer, but I'm definitely more curious about what it may lead to if what happens here is concluded. So I appreciate at least giving me some information. I would prefer very much not to go into things blind. So thank you very much, Reed.
No problem. We all saw last night what happens when we go into things blind, so let's not do that.
Speaking of last night, should we maybe reconsider how we set up our watch?
I was thinking that myself. I mean, tonight we should be fine here at the inn. There's enough of military presence and all.
Right. But I mean, maybe we should really consider some other plans so that maybe we are not as slow to respond, or is there a way to set up the watch?
You and Adley seem to do pretty well. As soon as you spotted it, I was awoken.
Spotted. I got hit with it. It hit me.
That I did not know. All I know is that you started yelling, and I woke up. So it worked from what I recall. But
is there anything that we can set up around the camp so that maybe we are not so blind, or?
Well, I was thinking a bit about that. I think that probably what we'll do is, if we stop around the same time we did today, to really start setting up a camp. Maybe one of the things that we do, we start looking around, think, if you were to ambush that location, where would you do it from? Alana, certainly, I think that she would have some expertise in being able to maybe set up some traps in those areas. You almost treat it more like you're hunting a fox. The other thing that we could go and do then maybe would be perhaps set up like what would look almost like a dummy part of the camp. Throw them off a little bit from us. But
I like that. That sounds like at least a layer of defense, aside from us just being out in the open.
Are we looking for more on the defense side?
Something to slow down an attack if people come upon us in the middle of the night. Speaking of which, has anyone... Go ahead, Ali.
I'm fine with switching watch. By the way, I have no problems with the way we're partnered.
Yeah, no, definitely no problems there. It's just if there is extra noise we can make, or some kind of spells we can set up, or some kind of just, an extra step someone has to take before they walk into our camp and start shooting us.
Maybe we can do something that I think Hadalin was muttering while he was sleeping. Maybe we can all be responsible for waking up the one other person that we're assigned to. That way we make sure everybody is awake.
That's a good start. So we should all have a buddy
teaching
that...
you something there. Good.
I am learning from you, Master.
I'm pleased to see. Don't
All
get
right.
ahead of yourself, though.
And also, if you want, it would take me a little bit of time, but in the same way that I made the ramp for you, Reed, I could create a wall around wherever we decide to make camp. It would provide some defense, but it would also make our position a little bit more known. I don't know which direction would be better. If we want to stay more hidden, or whether we want to be a little bit more protected.
Probably more situational with that. If we found like a large outcropping, maybe we make it a smaller one, just big enough for all of us to be able to sleep inside. But I don't want to see it going and spending 3 hours setting up. Usually, as long as we have a good guard posted, usually that's adequate for most situations.
And if it's not, most likely we won't be able to have stopped it anyway.
Well, if we need, that is available. I just need some time in order to do it.
It's certainly an idea to keep in mind. And as we're able to,
ways, but as we gain experience, we can do more. Of course.
As we get more things, certainly one of the things we might be able to do is just in the morning before we leave, maybe we'll check the general store, see if maybe we could buy a little bit more rope and I don't know, maybe some bells or something we can hang off the rope and stick it out, say 100 feet from the camp.
I was thinking some cans, maybe we buy some cans.
Or even just junk armor or something to make noise. Or...
Maybe they have some cans here. We could ask Helga if they have any that they're maybe throwing away that we could use.
Does anyone here speak with the animals? Sorry to interject.
I unfortunately do not have that ability. I did not know they spoke anything besides the noises that they made.
There's plenty of languages out there. Depends on the animal. But it's not something I've ever really been able to do.
Well, the only language of animals I know of is if they taste good or not.
That is the same thing that I'm aware of. Speaking of which, how is the venison?
I see.
It's pretty good.
That's not bad. Bad worse.
Thank you.
Should we ask Helga to see if they maybe have any cans that they were just going to dispose of? Would be helpful.
I mean,
I think we need to call her over.
I'll give her a little wave.
She comes immediately over. And she's like, all right, how can I help you?
Any chance have you had any vegetables cooked?
Do we have what?
Like vegetables, like carrots or peas or potatoes.
No, really, no. At the moment.
I was just wondering. When you get them in, what do they come in?
I mean, we get certain things, but we don't get a lot of vegetables here.
Have you any cans in the back?
What's a can?
It's like a small metal container. They're bigger in cities.
I don't know what that is.
Well, alright. I just will have to find something else. How well stocked is that general store?
I mean, they have. What you need. The general supplies. She can find these cans there if you look for them. I never heard of such a thing.
Alright. You get a chance, just get another loaf of bread. Anybody else want anything
Right away. She immediately just zoom, zoom, she's back with the bread. Here's the bread.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'll take another plate of this venison. It's good.
Did she zoom, zoom.
Alright.
I would like to look around the room. Do any of the people in the room look like the gentleman we came across in the forest?
You didn't really get a good look, but you can try to make a perception check with disadvantage to see if there's somebody like that you think might be the case.
Okay.
No, nothing like that even remotely triggers anything.
Okay.
I would like to look around the room as well.
What are you looking for?
I just want to make sure there's nothing that the others may not be able to see.
All right, make a perception check. No, nothing really stands out either.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. Anything else you guys want to discuss or talk about?
I guess in the morning we will make our way to the general store, see if they have some bells or cans or something that we can use to make noise.
Chimes or just something that'll bang a bat about. Set up like a tripwire all the way around.
We should get our spoons.
Spoons could work, or anything of such.
Yeah, anything that's metal that makes a little bit of noise. Why is Hadlin giggling over there?
You guys have been talking about how to acquire banging two metal objects together for about 20 minutes now. It's awesome. Keep going. And I down my drink. Stupidest thing I've ever heard. Great.
Well, what kind of idea would you propose for defense?
We did about as good as we could. Now we know what just to shore it up. Bell, that was it. Good. If not, otherwise, bang something on a metal object. done. I just think it's funny.
All right,
Keep talking though. Sorry.
I'm going to bed. I'm going to pray and go to bed.
Okay.
Good night.
All right. Shar goes to bed. Anybody else?
Finish
I
up the
will-
meal and call it a night.
I'll follow suit. I'll grab my stone. And I'll go upstairs. I'll pray, but I'll
No,
also
upstairs.
try to
You go out the back
or
door.
in the back. Yeah.
Yeah,
into
and
the
up
back
through the
of
room. You find your rooms are all on the first floor. They're all lined up next to each other.
I'm
You
also
see some
gonna
more
try
soldiers
to
kind of hanging
read-
outside. I mean, it's nice. There's some trees around. It's very calm, peaceful. Again, it's late summer, early autumn. It's not too hot, not too cold yet. Yeah, you guys easily can get to your rooms.
You hear Drum walk into his room and go, "We paid silver for this shit?"
Silver and 5 copper. So I'm gonna go to my room. I'll pray, but I'm also gonna read my alchemy book for about 1 hour and then go to bed.
All right. So, anybody else doing anything?
Reed will walk back to his room and they'll set up a string tied from the doorknob over to like the handles for the shutters of the window. Hang a bell right in the middle of it.
All right.
And he'll stand there for a second. He'll look at the bed and say, "Oh, it's freaking huge." He'll jump down on it and start rolling around.
It's a very modest accommodations. It's a basic, very small desk, very basic wooden chair, 4 legs and you can sit on it. You might even consider it a stool if it didn't have the backing. And the bed is very, very, very. It's raw.
That's fine. I've been
But
sleeping
it's
on
clean.
dirt for days.
It's very clean. It may be of modest means, but it's well taken care of and it's very clean. This isn't a very rundown. You don't know how they're able to do it, but somehow this is a very clean establishment.
I will go back to my room and take a rest, and then wake up and read my military strategy book.
Okay, you do a little bit of reading before you go into your long slumber. Okay, anybody else?
I'm just gonna grab 2 more loggers and go to bed.
All right. Make a Constitution saving throw, please. Because you've been drinking a lot of lager. Yeah, you're pretty tipsy, but not enough to where you're going to pass out like in the middle of the wilderness by taking a wrong turn, and you were able to get your room stumbling, but you stumble and bumble your way there. All right, so you guys all do all the things that you mentioned, and you eventually sleep overtakes you all. You wake up early in the morning. You go in. You have a nice, simple breakfast. You don't have to eat any of your stuff. Afterwards, you go grab your wagon, grab your horses. And did you want to stop by the general store?
Yeah.
All right, so you walk in. It's just basically like a big, giant building. Looks like a big, giant barn that's been converted into a place of just general stuff on shelves, waist high, just stacked next to each other. It's got small little things that give price, and that's it. You see an older man in his 50s with mutton chops, short hair, but tied in the back, blonde and grayish hair. Well built, kind of a little bit of formation of a gut, getting on in years and stuff, but he looks like he's a stout, strong man. And he's dealing with a customer. But you see all kinds of just general stuff. You see just basic leathers, rope, stuff you would see for adventurers that might need stuff, general supplies, stuff like that. Nothing extraordinary or anything like that. It's just a good old-fashioned general supply store.
I'll walk on over to where the rope is.
You find a lot of rope.
I'll signal over to Drums. I'll say, "Give me a minute, please."
Okay.
I think we get about 200 feet of one continuous rope, which is a pile taller than I am. But you think you'd be able to carry it we'll put it in the wagon, so it won't be an issue. But just a
can throw it to the
matter
side
of
of the wagon,
getting
yes.
it from here to the. Just a matter of getting it from here on the display up to the clerk there.
I should be able to do it.
That's fantastic, thank you. And then I'm gonna walk over and start looking more towards where like the cattle supplies are. I'm gonna see if I can find 4 or 6 cowbells, hopefully of different pitches.
Make an investigation check.
14.
You find 2.
All right, fair enough. I'll then also walk over to the clerk, and I'll wait until he's done with the fella he's with.
All right, the fellow walks off. He's got his supplies, and there's a young man helping him with the stuff, and takes him outside. And he turns to you and just looks at you.
Hey, fella, what's the crack?
Aye, what? It's be a fine day here. What can I get for you?
Well, my friend over there has got a few 100 feet of rope we're gonna look to buy.
Aye, it's fine rope. It's a good thing of rope.
I had looked at. I found these 2 cowbells. I was hoping that maybe you'd have a couple more. Hopefully in different
I am
pitches,
afraid
so we
what
can
you
tell the
see is
cows
what you
apart.
get there, buddy. That's all I got.
Alright. If you had chimes or any of the sort like that.
I don't have any of that fucking shit. Just what you see.
Alright, fair enough. How much are they?
Hey, what did they see? The rope would be like a couple silver, and the bells. Hey, I'd part with it for. Let me think about it. I think a silver. See, no, that's not silver. It'd be like 6 copper in total. So 2 silver, 6 copper for the rope, and for your bells.
Fair enough.
Am I with him?
You're in the store. You hear this? Yeah.
Reed, I have some rope, about 50 feet worth.
Well, we all do, but I figure that we keep this separate because the amount of rope we'll need, it's easier if we just have one continuous line.
All right, lassie. You never know when you're gonna need a lot of rope.
Good rope is a lifesaver at times.
It is.
Or
I just want
cowbell
to
for that
say,
matter.
I think we need more cowbell.
I'd love more cowbell. You
Get
care
that
a good
filthy
feeder,
dragonborn
need it.
out of my store. He's saying stupid things.
Hadlins opens the door and points out.
I think it's probably best that you leave right now.
I'll go outside.
Can't trust their kind too much, you know what I'm saying? They say stupid things
He's a
all the
little
time.
bit on the eccentric side.
If that's what you want to call it,
He's
I'd call it
eccentric.
brain damage. Alright, what else do you need?
So am I, though.
We've got the rope and we've got the bills. Anything else I can get for you folks today?
I think I'm fine with that. Anyone else wanted anything else?
How much does the rope cost? And what is it made of?
It's made of rope, and it's 2 silver.
I took care of the rope already. We got that covered. So
Okay.
Do you have a bucket? Just a plain empty bucket.
He points. There's a big pile of buckets stacked in 2. The normal sized buckets that you would see for like either drawing water or using for feed and stuff like that. They're wooden.
Yep. How much is one?
It'd be 9 copper.
Okay. And I will take a bucket.
Okay. All right. Buckets, bells, and rope. What else do you need there, fine people?
Oh no, I can't think
That
of
is
anything
me.
else.
All right.
I think we are good, kind sir.
All right. Well, good hunting to you, whatever you to be doing. And you pay the money and he gives you the items, and off you go.
Hooray.
Take care.
So you have 200 feet of rope and 2 cowbells and a bucket.
Mm-hmm.
You tie it to the... it's heavy, but nothing you can't handle, Dromsel. You tie it to the side of the wagon. Makes sense. You just hook it up through the extra spare wheel that you have. And you guys are stopped.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
What,
Ranger, where did we stop again on the map? We're close to the little river area. I think the connection reset, by the way.
Yeah, I think we were like right around there.
No,
there.
I'm pinging it on the map.
Okay, so we're at that little forest area. Okay.
I think we lost.
We're back. We're back. We're back. You might have to refresh, but I think we're back.
Yeah,
Your
it's
connection
buffering
dipped
for
out
me.
for a second there, Ranger.
Oh, well, I get it.
Yeah, you have to refresh and then it. Yeah. Okay, I think we're back now.
This is where you're at.
Can we pad the bells so that they do not make noise while we are traveling?
You don't like the sound of them.
I don't think it is good to make extra noise on top of the horses and the 7 of us and the very loud dragonborn over there. We do not need cowbells.
I believe the Dragonborn is probably louder than the bells.
It is true. It is true.
I'll take a little bit of the extra clothing and cloth that I have, and just stuff them into the cowbells and stick them in my pack.
Thank you, Reed.
No problem.
Okay. Yeah, the stream is lagging a little bit, Ranger. I don't know what's going on, but yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like frozen on my screen.
I don't know.
I think the audio is coming through though, so okay. So yeah. So when we get close to the water, I'm gonna do something, but other than that, I'm good.
What water? The river?
Yeah. As we start to cross that bridge.
Yeah,
so.
you have to go up to here to this
I'm
point
just letting you
here,
know ahead
and
of
then
time.
you start heading east.
Yeah. Yep.
So you should
nothing
get
else
to the crossroad point today and start your turn. You probably get to about right there. No, you probably get about right there after today's travel. So, Alaneth, make a animal handling check, please.
I'm gonna be driving. Is this what you're saying?
Mm-hmm. Yay! Oh no! Wait, the second one was a yay, not the first.
Yeah, the horses, just because I don't know if they were comfortable the night before or not enjoying this trip, so you only get to about right there for your whole day. You lose a little bit of miles because she's just fighting them. They're just fighting her all day. She couldn't. They want to wander off, and maybe it's the vegetation, or you can't really figure out why, but they're just fighting you, and it's annoying. And
I think Ashira was
Is
right.
it possible that I could assist her? You know, like call
No.
off and help
No.
guide him, calm him down.
No.
I think Ashira may be right. I think the bells are not very good for the horses. The horses.
Well,
seem to
they didn't
lose
make
food
any
today.
noises because he took cloth. They're not making noise. It has nothing to do with the bells. Just
Maybe they just don't like the bells.
Sometimes animals are just ornery. That's all. I don't know if you think. It's just that some days they're just in a bad mood.
The horses do not like the sound.
I want to cast Druidcraft.
Okay.
And I want to use it to make a weather report. I want to see maybe is there a storm coming in that might spook the horses.
How far out does that give you a weather forecast?
I think it's just for the day, right?
Yeah, actually.
Create a timely, harmless sensory effect that predicts the weather in your location for 24 hours.
Yeah, you feel like you're about to get some nasty weather coming your way. It's just mainly rain and thunder and just bleh. Probably by tonight it'll be hitting you.
So it looks like the weather's probably going to turn for the worst. Probably not a bad idea. We look for a real good place to set up for the night. So it's probably probably part of that is what's affecting the horses, driving them a bit nuts.
Makes sense.
Are there caves in this area?
We're sort of near the foothills.
Well, not to
Probably
mention
more on the
bad
other side of
things
the.
usually like living in the caves, so it's probably not a good idea to.
I shall leave it up to you guys then.
If we need caves, we could make caves. Yes?
I can't.
I can make a cave. It would take me a little while, though.
Alright.
That may not be a bad idea then. If nothing else, at least a little more substantial a shelter. I mean, we've got those tents, it seems, but none of us decided to use them. So maybe at least something. A little shelter for the rain for us and for the horses.
Do we have time enough to build shelter?
Yeah, I mean, he got that giant ramp up into the sky in 10, 15 minutes or so, it seems. So might be able to buy him a little time to do something like that.
I can build a better shelter for us for protection. The dirt can only hold so much, especially with a cave type setting. But if I don't sleep, I can definitely protect you for the day. So tomorrow I might be a little groggy. I'll sleep along the track. If I can sleep in the wagon, then I can keep a shelter up.
I'm not worried about the protection so much as protection of the others.
Oh, while they're talking, Ranger, I'm gonna pull out the map, see if there's anything on it around where we're going that might work for shelter.
Nothing that you know of. Nor can you see.
Well, it's a detailed map, but apparently it's not.
When
that
about 2
detailed.
o'clock, you guys get to the point where you make this wide turn and you start heading east. So you guys are now heading east.
Did Ranger stop for everyone too?
Yeah.
Can't hear a thing.
Looks like the stream is circling.
Ruh-roh.
Hello, Angel.
Can someone ping where we are?
There's
on the
Ranger.
map?
I think Ranger's back.
No, we're having a bad connection.
Somewhere in that ballpark.
I think we might be getting
Okay.
we might be getting a bad storm at the moment or something.
No, just like in game.
At least can we clear the river? We do not want to be near if it floods. Cave or no cave.
Alright, we should be alright, but nope, it's starting to.
It can happen.
I'm just looking at the connection. Yeah, I think we're okay. Yeah, you guys get past the turn, you're going east, you guys get a few miles down the road. Again, you're having a problem with the horses. You do know that you
We're at the water, you said?
No. You are right here.
Which road are we east? Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I know where we are. Okay, so we went up over here, and now we're turning this way.
Right.
Okay, got it.
You do know that the ground here is very crappy because you're near a swamp, bog. So this is the outskirts of the Benda swamp. So yeah.
Approximately how far away are you away from the next town?
A ways.
This is it, I think. This is where we...
Everybody else wants to go across the bridge before we stop, right?
I don't know if we'd be able to reach it before the weather rolls in.
Yeah, it'll take you another 2 days to get to the bridge, or at least another day to get to the bridge.
We do not need to be by the water when the water starts coming out of the sky.
Yeah, let's stay clear of the swamp.
The road is the road that you're on is at the edge of the swamp. So on the left side, you can see it's a lot of trees, swamp. The other side's more flat. It doesn't. I mean, the road was cut specifically to be on the outskirts of the swamp. So if you were to go left off the road, you are going to find yourself in a world of trouble. If you stay right, it's just flat rolling plains. It was intentionally cut this way by the Empire.
Okay, will we then set up camp over by the fields, or maybe are there any trees in the fields that we can kind of get?
There's a tree here and there. You make a perception check to see if you can find a nice big tree. There are big trees in the plains and stuff. You know, they're out there.
We need one to tie the horses to.
So, who wants to make the perception check? I share. Yeah, you find actually a nice big fat tree, nice with leaves and stuff, and you're able to tie the horses in. It provides good shade and cover. I mean, if it rains, but it will stop some of it. So it's up on a little hill and stuff. You're able to find a nice little perch. And then right about that time, you guys stop and start setting up for camp. You hear thunder and lightning.
Very, very frightening me.
Takar, you find that you lose your voice for the next 150 miles. It's weird. You can't sing, talk, or anything.
Hey Reed, how bad did you say that storm was gonna be?
Yeah, it seemed like it was going to be a fairly vicious one.
Not that it's gonna be vicious. It's just a typical late summer, early fall storm. Just
Okay,
so it has
so
some.
if we
It's
anchored
just gonna be wet. That's all. I mean, nothing crazy.
So
It's not gonna be anything.
We'll just have to keep an eye on the fire in one of the tents and hunker down for a little bit.
That could work, but
Can I stay with the horses?
If you want to stay with the horses, I don't see any issue.
Well, I mean, we do have more than one tent, by the way, so that is possible.
I was even thinking maybe we just string up one of them in such a way that we could at least provide like a little cover shelter, so that the horses don't have to stand out in the rain all night.
You don't have the necessary equipment to do that.
I will stay with the horses. I'm calm.
Do we have those two tents that were in the map or not?
Yeah, but they're small 2-people tents. There's no way you can create something like that for what you're thinking about for the horses.
All right.
We have to take care of the animals.
I should have bought a tarp.
The horses would fit in they don't fit in a 5-foot square, right? They'd be,
no.
How long are they? Like 10 feet?
A little bit more than that. I mean, horses are big animals, and these are powerful horses, so I mean, they'll be fine. I mean, you know that horses in the weather, it doesn't bother them. I'm not going to bother the horses.
Hopefully it doesn't get worse, but if it does, then I can maybe try to do stuff to cover us, but
yeah, it looks like the weather's running
seems
in,
like
so
we'll just try to find a good shelter.
Yeah, so you guys hastily set up your shelter. The storm rolls in just as it starts getting dusk, and because of the clouds coming in, it gets darker faster, and the rain comes in, and you hear thunder and lightning. The rain, it's steady. It's not torrential. It's not. There's a little bit of wind, but it's not that bad. It's just a good, solid, wet the earth kind of rain. You guys being on the hill and underneath this nice tree, it provides some shelter. I mean, you guys with your tents and stuff, it's going to make it impossible to have a hot meal, but you guys hunker down in your tents, and for the most part, you stay dry. It's not that hard. You guys are elevated a little bit. It rains off and on steadily throughout the night, right? So whoever's pulling guard, at times it's a slight, barely drizzle, if hardly any rain, and then sometimes it picks up to a nice little downpour and stuff like that. And this goes on for, I'd say, 5-6 hours into the early morning. So all of you, others for the last watch, are going to get a little bit of moisture, on your clothes and stuff. But nothing. It's just more annoying than anything, but, So who's taking the first watch?
I'll get on the first one.
All right.
I will join Reed.
All right. Do you guys have a conversation, or you just sit there miserably in the rain?
At the very start of it, I'll go around and I'll set up the rope with the cowbells.
You realize that you don't need to do that here because there's no
trees nearby. It's, these trees are big trees, but they're very far distance apart. So if anybody's trying to sneak up on you, it's open plain here. They ain't going to get far without, it'd be a poor ambush site.
All right, fair enough.
It's not like those rolling hills you guys went by over the forest that you guys got past. And you're pretty sure nothing's going to be coming like raids or stuff from the damn swamp. And you guys are well off the road to where the swamp's not really... A lot of the critters that would be in the swamp stay in the swamp. They're not going to be coming out this way. And it's raining. Not the best time to be
It's been raining. The bucket that I had, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it filling up with the water?
I don't know. Did you leave it out to be filled with water?
Yes. Yes, I did.
All right. It does.
Okay. Just wanted to check before we had this.
Yes, it's getting water in it.
So, Reed, I believe you said that your old home is somewhere in this area, right? How far away are we from there?
Probably say 2, maybe 3 days outside of Humperdinck.
Okay, so we still have a few days before we reach there.
A fair amount, yeah.
Is the weather here unusual, or is this normal for
It's
this area?
fairly common. I mean, it's a big open grassland, so rain is good for it. It feeds all the vegetables, which go to feed all the animals, which keep the whole thing up and running. So, yeah, in the spring we get a fair amount of snow, in winters it's it's kind of the center of the continent, so it's, comes and goes.
Oh, this is the center of the continent?
It's closer to it. I don't know if it's the dead geographical center, but it's certainly middle-ish.
I noticed on my way here when I came from Port Mali that it seems like the area that I was in is a little bit different than where we are now. There was no Dwendalian Empire that I was aware of when I was over there, but as I crossed in, there were definitely guards that had to let me in. What exactly is the Dwendalian Empire? Is it the rest of this continent, or is there...
It's a sizable portion. I wouldn't say it's the whole thing. I mean, there's the Dwendalian Empire, and you get some of the more non-related sort of coastal cities. Then you've got on the other side of the mountains there, you can't really see them from where we are here because these other mountains block it, but farther away there's another big chain of mountains. The other side of that is a much wilder place. Different empire there itself. And to the far north, it's kind of an odd hodgepodge. It's technically parts of the empire, but the empire's never really put a lot of the resources in it. So it's relatively lawless.
Why did they not put resources in there? It seems like if they owned an area, it would be worthwhile to make it good.
They've tried. It's first off, it's very far away, and then the weather is not the friendliest. So it's a hard people and a hard land up there.
And the place to the east, have you been there before?
Going out to the coast, like where you first got over. Once or twice.
No, that place is to the west.
I mean, over the map first.
Yeah, I mean on the other side where you said is a little bit more of a wild place.
Let's talk about Jorahas.
Been there before?
The Jorahasian.
Yeah, I've been there, but
that's where the Drow are. That's where their kingdom is in clashing with the dwindling empire. That's why there's a war brewing.
It's not the tourist location for us here in the Empire. It's kind of a near sworn enemy.
Oh. I imagine that is who they're currently at war with. Is that right?
Gearing up. It's not quite a full-on war yet. But certainly gearing up to one.
And we are heading to Hupperduke, which I believe the High Priestess said was kind of a war city with the gnomes building things.
It's where the gnomes go and make a lot of the stuff. The gnomes have this particular mindset where they like to tinker with stuff. So they're good with little moving parts, making things work. It's very helpful for some of the newer objects and gizmos that they're using to go and fight. You should know yourself, not everyone is gifted with magic.
Mm-hmm.
So it's something that those that can't use it can maybe start to level the playing field a bit against those that can. The drow in particular are very tenacious. They're good fighters, brave. They're also usually naturally fairly gifted in magic. So it's the tinkering that the gnomes do is very valuable to the Empire, because it goes and it helps a lot that the soldiers of the Empire hold their own, at least to some degree.
If you don't mind me asking, you seem to have retired from this and have returned now during a time of war. Did you feel a calling to help the Empire again, or why would you get yourself back into this?
It was more unfinished business. I'd found my way out of this, and then was rebuilding the family farm, and some unfortunateness happened to the farm, so trying to look for answers. Probably the easiest way to put it.
Fair enough. I don't know what this entails, but you have been nothing but kind to me as I'm new here and not even a follower of the Raven Queen, but for whatever you need help with, I would be more than happy to help.
You're a good man, good man. You said you don't know too many halflings, so we in general we're sort of a slightly different view on a lot of the religions, so we a little more casual in ours than you tend to be with yours. So
mine was a bit of a change. The Raven Queen was not my the Raven Queen would not have been the wish of my parents. This is more of a personal trek that I am taking on my own, following the path of the Raven Queen, hoping that maybe similar to you leads me to answers that I was hoping for. Uncertainty is a very dangerous thing to have when there's a lot of things at stake. So maybe in a different way I can understand what you may be going through.
Yeah, it's good to look for answers. It's better to find the answers. So,
Do you ever fear the answer?
I think any sane man does. Answers to questions or would force you to know whether or not you'll act on them or not.
You asked me before about the stone and what it meant. It is a tradition from where I came from, but to me it's also a little bit more. It is the way that I try to find answers without endangering myself. Finding the answers that I seek, unfortunately, I believe, would end up more dangerous than it's worth. So in the cards or in the stone, I hope for more answers that will hopefully answer my questions. And that is why I seek the Raven Queen. I believe she may be able to help me with my quest too. But I am not the most easy of followers to be for the Raven Queen. So I don't know what Drumzel or Ashira would say, but I'm hoping they think highly of me enough to allow me to proceed with the Raven Queen, and hopefully this journey will help. The map did not quite work out as I was hoping for my first mission with the Raven Queen.
I was there watching the whole thing. It's almost like it was an unfair test for you. I mean, you had, if it had been laying just the simple way it was, wouldn't have been bad. But once you go and you get someone else moving in and knows they can outbid you, sometimes it's a little bit of an easy thing to be a bully with a bigger wallet. I think that was more a test to see what sort of patience you had, if you could look for a way around it. The fact that you were looking for other methods, I think actually says a lot about you. It's easy when the plan goes right. So when the plan goes tits up, are you able to go and adapt it? That to me is the mark of someone who can get around on their own.
Alone is something I have been for a long time. Not the most pleasant, but seems like maybe things are changing now. Although it doesn't seem like Drumzel is still quite as accepting of me. And he obviously holds the most sway with the High Priestess.
He seems like an alright fella, though. I don't think he dislikes you. I think that he probably want to pick his own apprentice or something. I don't know. Most people are like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him either. Just randomly getting thrown with me without knowing anything and just told to watch over me. That's probably not the easiest situation to deal with.
Though, a lot of us do that. I mean, certainly them hiring and the rest of the lot of us go and help you guys. I mean, it's kind of an odd predicament that we don't get any information on what we're supposed to do. At least for you fellas, it's a leap of faith. But for us, it's go follow these guys to that place and then come on back. Hopefully nothing happens. So.
Yeah. But one thing I did want to show you here, if we continue this watch, is we had the incident with those bandits, And I think understanding each other's abilities would help us. You may have seen the bubble of darkness that was there.
That was a nice trick. I saw that.
It is one of the abilities that was gifted to me. I use it when I need to protect, but it's a little different than what you may normally see. And I will cast dark using my 2 sorcery points around us.
Well, the world goes dark. You can't see a goddamn thing to read.
Don't worry, Reed. This is something I have control over.
Well, that's reassuring.
I know you may not be able to see me, and I'll put my hand on your shoulder, and like directly on your shoulder. It's not like reaching around.
Put your hand on my shoulder.
I'm sorry, Ashira's. Look
yes,
right
I know.
now is
She's
just
giggling right now.
Amazing.
Hold me in your arms, baby.
So, this is a sphere of darkness. You may have seen this before. It's a common spell, but unlike any other one, I can see directly through it. That is why I cast it. I'm not the strongest of fighters. I don't have the ability to wear any armor. I can't use weapons. So this is the only safety that I have. So when you see this, chances are that I will be in there trying to protect myself. I don't know what that means and what the situation would entail, but I figure it's at least worth it for you to
Reed,
know what
this is uncomfortable. You can't see or nothing.
Yeah, I know. And then I drop it. I drop it once I finish.
You see Reed with this look of I don't know. Reed, how do you respond?
When do you drop the darkness or something else?
Put your hand on my shoulder.
You awful peoples. You awful people.
God, it's like I'm being expected to swoon here.
Oh my god, I just put my hand on your shoulder. It's your
I know.
shoulder.
And you did say you'd not reach around, so that was a good follow through.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, I've seen spells similar. Most of the people I've worked with before are a little more obsessed with fire, but it's a good strategy for you. I mean, you can't really take much of a hit. I mean, we've seen your prowess with a longsword, so something like this is probably good for you. You can obviously bring others into it, so it can help you protect some of them with it. You can see out of it, right? Or...
I can see completely, but nobody else would, so I could cast this as a protection for everybody, if need be, but...
that's good, because being able to see out of it would... it'd be kind of like just putting a blanket over your head and running around, so it's good that you can see out of it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And no one else is able to see.
No. It is magical
cast
darkness, yeah.
You saw it earlier. It was a big black sphere that you couldn't even see through. It was just...
I mean, who could see out of a globe of darkness? Let me put this in perspective. Angels, demons, high level,
Stuff with blind sight.
high ranking devils, certain drow.
Yep. So
sharks, bats.
No, they could not.
Nope. They don't see this.
Well, they go by echo anyway.
They don't see.
Yeah,
they don't see
bats
through
use
it. They
echo.
have a different.
Yeah, so,
they're not going to see it. They're going to feel it in other ways. But yeah.
All right.
No, they go,
All
right. So you guys have this hearty conversation. The rain's pouring. You guys have a little bit more chit chat, and then you go to your watch is ended and you guys go ready to get some rest. The next watch gets ready to take its place, and that's where we're going to end the episode tonight. So, with that one, we'll call this one done. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Put your hand on my shoulder. But if you do subscribe, all that fun stuff, you're more than welcome to do that.
I'm calling that the episode name, by the way. Put your hand on my shoulders. I think that's what I'm gonna title this episode.
More like, title it, is that really your hand on my shoulder?
Also, keep in mind where my shoulder would be height-wise.
That's not my shoulder.
But that's okay. That's not my hat.
God.
Awful,
all of you.
Oh god.
Okay.
Here we had this beautiful heart-to-heart.
I know. And
then you all had to turn it dirty. You all had to turn it dirty.
Sorry.
It had to be done. It had to be done.
The reach around.
Yeah.
I didn't say the reach. Oh my god. Awful, all of you. Awful, all of you.
All right, with that, we're going to call this one done. So make sure you subscribe, follow us. This will be uploaded on YouTube probably Tuesday. So if you are coming in late or want to see the whole episode, and or if you want to get the recap of what went on, you can go back and check out the other episodes. This is episode 3. So yeah, trucking right along. We do this every Saturday from 8 to here. Appreciate everybody that watched us tonight. Very much appreciated. Spread the word about this. We work.
I do want to shout out Corin, because Corin just redid his Twitch Prime for 8 months. Thank you very much, Corin.
About damn time, lazy bastard.
We love you, Corin.
Mr. Sleepy.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm still walking around in circles. My feet actually hurt from walking.
All right, so we're going to call it, because it's been a long day for me and for Corinth, so we're calling a few minutes earlier, but enjoy it. Check it out on YouTube. Spread the word. With that, we're going to call this one done. So on behalf of myself and all the players here, have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.